Uh, how is that working? How? What? Wait, what? Hold up. What? What? I'm... Okay, so I'm streaming to restream right now. I believe. Yeah, I'm restream. It is being restreamed properly, but okay, I'm gonna show you something. This right here. Give me 1 second. Nothing. Okay, nothing's being shown here. This right here is my restream dashboard. Both of the things say they're offline, so I don't know how it's working, if it's working, what's happening. Hope it looks like it's working. Yeah, it looks working. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what magic is causing this to function. But it's literally not online on the Restream dashboard. So I'm guessing their dashboard's just broken or something. Because I'm watching it like on my preview as well, and clearly, yeah, it's working, but okay, I sure. Okay, that's as much intro as you're gonna get today. I don't know why it's doing this. I can't tell you. Restream. Yeah, and the Restream bot's even working as well. Huh. That is so weird. I didn't put the wrong stream key in. Whatever. We're just gonna keep going with it. That's fine. Oh, lordy lord. How's everybody doing today? It is the one, the only, your favorite, supposedly Amish Linux YouTuber, Brody Robertson. I don't know how people get the idea that I'm Amish. It doesn't make any sense to me, but hey. Just dropping in to say happy birthday, missed the rest of the game, and don't know what is going on. It's fine, I don't know what's going on either. I'm gonna switch back to my talking head just so I don't dox myself. Here we go, bring up the game. Oh, I must have closed Steam at some point, that's weird. Are you drunk already? No, I have to go to work later today. Sadly. I'll put some music on as well. Here we go. You don't live in Pennsylvania and drive around in a white van in groups of 8 or more. No, I definitely don't. I don't know how people get the idea that I'm Amish. Oh, so wait, is the stream working on Twitch? This is so weird. Whatever. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening in this game anymore. I kind of forgot what happened last time. Where's my... I've lost the USB cable. Ah, it's on the floor. 1 second, I'll grab that. Because I'm not going to try to play this game with a keyboard and mouse. Sifting through the mess to find this cable. Maybe I should clean my room. Okay, it is working. Okay, hello. That's cool. Maybe I'll contact Restream staff about it or something. I don't know. We need that one? No, I don't. Bizarre. Very bizarre. What a great start to the stream. It's always... I've never had a stream where it's just been like a nice, pleasant start, where everything's just worked. It's always been, oh, your controller's broken. Oh, stream settings are wrong. Oh, apparently Restream just doesn't want to show you that you're actually live. Never have I had a stream where it's just like, everything just works. Just works nicely. None at all. Got any Odyssey live stream plans yet? Yes, but like many of my plans, I'm lazy. I want to do a test stream just to make sure it's working first. I was going to do it last weekend, and then I forgot, and now it's this weekend, and I have other plans, because, you know, it's my birthday, and I'm going out places. Except right now, where I'm, you know, sitting at home playing video games with you guys. Thank you, Mitchell. If anything breaks throughout the stream, do let me know. Because Restream, yeah, as I mentioned before, for any of the people who've just shown up, Restream is just not working properly right now. So if anything breaks, hopefully it's a Restream problem. But there should be much less delay, because I've set it on YouTube to be, what is it? Like, ultra low latency. So it should be like a, I think it's a 5 or 6 second delay at this point, rather than a 35-second delay, which is usable. Like, it's not perfect, but I can at least have conversations with you guys when it's like that, rather than the way it was before. We'll go with this one. I'm actually working on a new layout that makes better use of the space. I think that the one that I currently have, the game scene is way too small. That's my big problem with it. I see the delay test. I might have saw it like way after you said it though. I think I did. 8 second? Okay. That's cool. It's better than it was before, where we had the 35-second delay, where trying to have a conversation with anyone just wasn't gonna work at all. So at least now it's, yeah, it's decent. For a second I thought the game was gonna open up on my second screen. That would have been bad. Oh god, I thought it was gonna break. Lovely. Cool. Yeah, obviously there was going to be some extra delay, but I didn't really have it set up at all to work properly with Restream. Because YouTube, when you stream, it has 3 latency settings. You have normal, you have low latency, and then ultra low latency. And the only reason not to use ultra low latency is if you need to stream in 1440 or 4K. But no one's streaming 4K. So really the only reason you do it is if you're like, you know, streaming, I don't know, Apex or something. You don't want people to stream snipe. How you doing, Hum? Good morning. There will be like a main channel stream for my birthday. It's probably going to be on Sunday though, so it'll be 2 days late. Because tomorrow I want to get my my Signal video out, because I spent fucking 4 hours planning that Signal video, because the rabbit hole of Signal and the really scammy crypto they're working with, it goes so fucking deep. You would not believe how insane this partnership is, and just how insane it is for Signal to basically be burning their company to the ground. What are we doing? I think I dealt with all my torments. No, it'll be Saturday, because you're behind me. I think that, yeah, I've already dealt with all of this stuff, so we're going straight into the ordeal. Did I finish? Oh, I did finish the optional ordeal last time. Ah, nice. And it seems like there's only 2 more ordeals after this, so presumably, only 3 more streams of this game, which is sad, but we have to finish it eventually. Oh, you can't. Yeah, I can't do maths either. You might have noticed for the past couple of days, my videos were actually coming out an hour late. It's because I forgot that daylight savings happens. It's so dark, is it? Mm-hmm. What's Kokoro gonna do? What do you got? Oh. Of course, yep. I forgot she's a big scaredy cat. With the zero animation of the hug, sure, why not? Yeah, that's very true for you. They were just too lazy to animate the hug, so they're just like, screw it. Who needs? Like, let's just tell her not to do the hug. That's too much work. I think so. Oh, there. There's Nana. Something happened with Sen last time. I don't remember what though. It's been about a week since I played. The story is just making less and less sense the more I play this game, so it honestly isn't too surprising. It's not even that dark. You'll have glowing halos. Did Lunduk greet you for your birthday yet? Lunduk is... Oh, I've talked about this before. Lunduk is so bad at responding to emails. I need to get back to him for a fourth time? Yeah. So every time I send Lunduk an email, he doesn't respond until I send him a follow-up email asking him to actually respond to the previous email. I'm also planning a episode with Tech Hut, who also is very bad at responding to messages. And I need to hit up Chris at Machine. But I feel like hopefully Chris is better at responding to stuff. Oh yeah, he's probably a busy guy, but I also sent him the email like a week and a half ago. We're just gonna leave Kokoro here. Well, yeah, no, he's already said he wants to do it. The reply that I'm not getting is the reply on when to do it. Oh, there's Sen. Luke Smith is always on hiatus. Just don't assume that he's actually ever going to make content again. Just treat every bit of content as some, like, magical piece of... Treat it like a unicorn. There we go. Treat it like a unicorn. It may exist, but there's no evidence of it. And you'll never actually find the unicorn. It will just show up when it feels like showing up. How could you do some scouting, Sen? You can't see more than like 2 meters ahead of you. Treat Luke's content like the next Hunter x Hunter chapter. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. This is true, Sen. You mean the weird lights above your head or the weird lights floating around? Honestly, I've talked about Hunter x Hunter, but I really wish that Hunter x Hunter would have just ended at where the anime ended. It would have been perfectly fine there. Just like, he's solved, like, you've solved like the one overall quest. Stop. No need to have new quest. It's fine. Maybe he'll buy Starlink and have better internet. I know Luke has, I think he's talked about Starlink like on his blog before. I may be wrong, but someone's mentioned that he... I don't read every one of his blogs, but I know someone's mentioned something about Starlink with Luke. I could be imagining it. That is a very likely thing for me. Okay. Let's see. Let's lower the voices a bit. We're gonna play as. Guess we can do Sen. Yeah. In your podcast, you mentioned that one of the Linus Tech Tips guys had a somewhat decent understanding of Linux. Forgot the name you mentioned. Oh, Anthony. Yes. Anthony is probably the only guy on their team that understands Linux. Oh, they're more expensive. Oh. I guess we can buy a bunch of these, just in case we need them. Like, he's not as knowledgeable as someone like, say, Wendell, for example. But compared to what Linus Tech Tips had before, he is like a godsend. Okay, that's that one. Ah, yes, that's the OP ability. Oh! Oh, because it's so dark, I can't actually see the attacks properly. He certainly seems like he knows a lot, that's for sure. I don't know, like... From what I know, he doesn't seem like he's as knowledgeable as Wendell. But, you know, Wendell is a special case. As long as I have someone who at least, like, understands, you know, what Linux is actually good for, that's still better than they had before, that's for sure. This is going to be a really annoying area, isn't it? Where I can't fucking see anything. And I'm going to get hit by attacks that just shouldn't be hit by. Because, you know, I'm not actually producing any light, even though it would make a lot of sense that I would. Wendell seems like the GN of Linux content. GN. GN. I'm not sure who GN is supposed to be. Oh, that was bad. What am I doing? Oi, get back here. Let me smack your butt. There we go. Oh, knock you down, and we can just... Oh. I think... Wait, have I got him in a stun lock? Yes, I have. Lovely. Ah, gave his Nexus. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I've watched the game's Nexus... anything from Game's Nexus in a long, long time. Wow. There's so many good content creators out there at this point that it's really hard to keep up with a lot of them. Like, I remember the days when there was just there was a small handful of people that were worth watching. But now, like, you can find people to waste time with in every possible genre you could ever want. Like, even just the dumbest genres have people who are making the, like, really, really good content for it. This way. Oh god, there's so many enemies and it's dark. Oh. I'm gonna have to pay way more attention to get through this area. Wow. Oh, there we go. Knock you out. At least these guys are still really weak to, physical attacks. It's fine. I should still be able to, like, breeze through the area because Sen is broken. It just means I have to at least accept that I will take some hits. I was taking more hits in the previous area anyway because I think the way the combat system in this game actually works, to its detriment, is that every time you go to a new area, every time there's an enemy that repeats the area, they end up adding a new attack to their attack pattern. So these guys used to basically do nothing, but as you go further down, they get more and more dangerous. Which does mean the first, like, 15 hours of the game are pretty goddamn bland. Don't know if they have a new attack yet. Maybe they do. Maybe they're just smarter. Also, my attack range is way longer than I thought it was. I imagine this game has fairly rudimentary hitboxes. It wouldn't surprise me with a lot of the other problems this game has, to be honest. This way? Yeah, let's go this way. Ugh. I was kind of deciding whether I even wanted to do a stream today. Because I do definitely want to get that signal video done. So, when I finish the stream, I'm going to record the signal video, edit the signal video, make a thumbnail for it, and then go to work. So, you know, I'm having a very relaxing birthday, that's for sure. But, you know, working 2 jobs, I've sort of accepted the fact that, you know, you just never really have any super relaxing days. I've been trying to work on it a bit and like actually give myself a day off. But I realized my time management is really bad. And it might be getting worse, to be honest. Because one of the nice things about uni is you have this looming force over you that you can't control for when things need to be done. But when you're in control of doing everything yourself, it's just like, well, I could do it today, but like, who's gonna stop me doing it tomorrow? And then the day after, and the day after. Usually it doesn't get like that bad for me. Usually it's just like, oh, I could make this video now, but I could watch some videos and maybe do it an hour from now. Maybe I could wait a bit longer than that. And then we get the problem where I sort of let my days drag on longer than they should. I've talked about this before on the podcast, but it's something I really need to work on. I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is, because I am still getting everything done. It's not like I'm getting to Friday and then still having, like, videos to make and still having a bunch of other stuff to do. I'm still getting, like, all of my general stuff I need done. It's just not getting done to the state I would like it to be done, I guess, is probably a good way to put it. Let's see, we're going this way, aren't we? Yes. I don't know why I said going this way. I have the map on my screen. Should be easy enough to work out. Who's actually watching now? I know Ran's probably here, because Ran's always here. And I know Me6 was here a bit before. But I imagine some people probably, like, popped in just because I said it was a birthday stream. And then, like, sort of left. Change all your subscriptions and such to RSS and check it only when you want to waste... And check it only when wasting time. Yeah, I really should. Because what I do when I'm recording videos, because I used to waste a lot of time checking my phone, like, while recording. So what I do now is I put my phone, like, under my bed covers. And I always have my phone on silent anyway, just because I don't want to get, like, a phone call or a message while I'm at work. And it's just easier to just put it on silent and just leave it there. But now that I've stopped doing that, I've replaced it by just basically doing the same thing, but... Oi. Basically doing the same thing, but doing it on my computer instead. Me6 is also in the process of alcohol intoxication. Oh, that would be lovely. Yeah, sadly, I've worked there. And I can't exactly go to work drunk. Like, I could. But I probably shouldn't. Wait, did I get rid of my... I think I got rid of the strong attack from Sen. Why did I do that? I need to fix that. Skills. Yeah, I replaced... Wait, no, Sen never had one of those attacks, did she? No, I'm thinking of Ray. My bad. Yeah, what I was thinking of was, this attack on Ray. I thought that was Sen's attack. 20 hours in the game. Still have no idea how the mechanics work. Anything up here? Oh, it's just chest. Shortcake. Which is some sort of healing item. I don't actually... Like, this game makes the healing process really easy by just getting you auto heals. A game like Kingdom Hearts does the auto heal thing... Or does the healing menu better by not giving you all of your healing items in your healing menu. So during combat, you at least might die. Oh, what are you running at? You are an odd unit, that's for sure. See, not you. And I've said it before, but I really wish there was, like, some backstab damage. The only reason to backstab enemies in this game is to basically just get out of their attack range. That's... Ah, this way, okay. Will you have a birthday cake? Maybe? I don't know. I'm going out with my parents tomorrow Maybe. I don't know. Birthdays haven't really been something that we've really celebrated really since I turned 18. Like, after 18, there's not really much that happens in Australia. So, like, oh, you can do everything you want to do now. Well, that's cool. Because Australia sort of gets infested with, like, American culture, there is, like, some celebration that happens on your 21st. But it's not the same level of celebration where, you know, now you're legally allowed to drink. Because Australia has a fairly open drinking culture where, like, I was allowed to drink at, like, what, 15 or 16. So it's not really, like, a big deal when you get to, like, 18 here. Like, the only difference that happens at 18 is now you can buy your own alcohol. You can give your cake to me. I could do that. I will post it to you. We'll see how long it takes to get there. I've never really been much of a cake person anyway, because I'm not a big fan of sweets. I guess there are cakes that are not sweet, but, you know, you get the point. I'm still just generally not a fan of desserts, I guess you'd call it. How did that hit you? Wow, that's a really big hitbox. Yes. Also, I'm probably shifting the... Did I say this before? I'm probably shifting the main channel stream to Sunday. Yes, I did mention this. So Saturday, I'm going to do another gaming stream, probably. And it'll be around this time as well. Not sure what I'm going to play at this stage. Maybe, just so Ron will stop bothering me about it, I might go and play Dead Cells. It does look like a really cool game. But also, people on the Discord were mentioning a game called Celeste to me. And were telling me it's really good. So, I may play that as well. Also want to play Binding of Isaac. It's one of those 3 games. Either Dead Cells, Celeste, or Binding of Isaac. I'm really not sure. I don't own any of them, so I still have to buy them. Which isn't a big deal. Because, you know, I can sort of write off... I can write off games on my taxes, which is fun. This is the exact same model from the first area. You know, if you want a really lazy way to design games, just use the exact same models in every area and just apply a different filter to everything. That's a good way to do it. That's how this game does it. Seems to work out pretty well. I wonder what the story of this section is. It was actually my first trip... I'm not even... Maybe I should look at the game instead of looking at chat. No, that's no fun. It was actually my first trip to Australia that broke my addiction to sweets. After I got back to America, everything tasted too sweet by comparison. Yeah, that's fair. Am I going to hit anything with this? I am not going to hit anything. Wow, good job, Brody. Yeah, in Australia, like... there are American-style restaurants in Australia, but they're like... Australian-styled, American-styled restaurants. It's really weird. So, I've seen plenty of these, like, places in America that give, like, these stupidly big portions. Basically, if you see an American-style restaurant in Australia, it's Australian-style portions, but they also, because a lot of the ingredients just aren't really common here, like the specific types of oils and stuff they use. Kangaroo burgers are really good. I recommend them to anyone. But because there are some, like, ingredient changes, it's more like what an Australian thinks American food is. Which, to be honest, might be better. It's probably healthier for you, at least. I really recommend kangaroo. Kangaroo is a really good meat. Also, kangaroos are basically a pest here. My favorite statistic is that there are more kangaroos in Australia than people. I know there are people who think that kangaroos are like an endangered animal. They are the furthest thing from endangered. The only way they could be less endangered is if we domesticated them. Like, if we had kangaroo farms, that is literally the only way they could be less endangered. If you go down any, kangaroos are just... Jesus. I don't know if I can say those words. It's on screen. You can read it. Oh lord. That's one way to describe it. I like you. I like you too. You're a cool dude. Have you already gotten drunk already? This way. Fastest form of travel is just to use your dodge. Actually, most games, dodging is the fastest way to travel anyway. Just this game makes it extra important to do it like that. What are you doing? I like you too. I like me too. Yeah, I like me too as well. Whatever. I know what I'm saying. I don't know if anyone else, Jesus Christ, Brady. Anyone else knows what I'm saying. There we go. I got there eventually. I'm very professional. I've only done 59 podcasts and 4 months of streaming, but I still can't structure basic sentences without completely tripping up over my words. And also, like, what, 600 videos or something. Still cannot speak basic English without completely screwing it up. The struggles of being a native speaker. The more you speak, the worse you get. You don't actually care about making it make any sense. Oh, God. Nope, don't. Nope. Okay, there we go. I've actually got a clip coming out for my the last Doom stream I did where the game crashed, and I think it's going to end up being a kind of fun clip. It's going to be titled, like, the Doom experience. Pretty much, I'm just going through the section where I died, like, 10 times in a matter of, like, 10 minutes or something like that. And, I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. We'll see. We'll see what anyone else thinks about it. I'm trying to change up the way I actually edit. I want, like, besides just having the overall, what's the word for it? I guess live video style. When I don't do the live video style, I want to make the clips actually have some, like, overarching longer story, rather than just being some, like, fun anecdote I have like, come up. Which I think leads to more fun stuff. Wait, did I just see someone on my friends list running Blender in Steam? I think my webcam's covering it. Yeah, I didn't know even know you could have Blender. Maybe there's a game called Blender. I don't know. You can't get Blender from Steam, can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. Why would there be signs in Purgatory, Kokoro? Think this through. Hey, Hum. There's your cake. Onwards we go. Hopefully in this section, Kuon finally shows up. It would be really weird if they wait, like, much longer. Well, okay. It's not like anything's gonna change now. It's just like, haha, we got lost. Breadcrumbs, lol, lol, lol. Anime. As much as I love anime, I've sort of just become indifferent to how dumb stuff is. Oh, God. Nope. Okay, since we just made kangaroo jokes and you're an Aussie, you should download and play Lugaru. Foss game with martial artist I'm sorry. Why did no one tell me about this before? What? Why did no one tell me about this? That sounds like the greatest thing to ever exist. Thank you for that. I will absolutely be downloading that. Meeseeks, this seems like right up your alley. Why did you not hit me up with this? Surely you knew about this. This way? Yeah. That's a cost 20, does it? Okay, cool. What the hell were you attacking? Wait, was he trying to lead me? I think he was. Wait, I could just finish at these and they should all die. I missed one. Of course I did. Oh, and that one of them didn't die anyway. Of course. Why would that work out the way I wanted it to? I know all this is true. I know all this is true. Wait, is there a comma missing there, or am I just... Can I not read? This sounds like such a cool idea. There's another game, it's not FOSS, but it's about a martial artist rabbit. It's really bad. Like, the hitboxes are broken, everything's really... It's basically just like imagine a kung fu movie made into a video game. So the combat system is just absolute nonsense. You're always flying through the air. But it's fun. It's awful, but it's fun. But yes, I will... Maybe I'll make that the game we play on Sunday then. I don't want to miss these enemies just in case there is a Revenant there. Oh god. I really wish there was some way to, like, quickly traverse the map. Okay, there was no Revenant. Well, that's fine. Oh, god. Try to use an attack. Forget it. Forget how much I actually have. There we go. If this looks like a good game, please tell me. Like, it's one thing if it's, like, just not at all a fun game. Like, it doesn't have to be good as in, like, well-made. I just want it to be fun. Even if it's the dumbest thing on the planet. If it's fun, that's all I need. That'll be acceptable to me. Oh, there's more of them. Oh. Oh, God. The rooms, I think, are getting smaller. Nope. This way. Wait. Stop doing that. Oh. Okay, there we go. If we can move away from these guys, we should be better. Wait, do those? Oh, I thought maybe they'd actually fixed up their broken AI where they aim where I was rather than where I'm going. Oh, aim where I was where they start their attack rather than aiming where I am at the end of the attack. Whatever. I know. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think so. Maybe. So how's the game looking? There's a lot of these random FOSS games that I do want to play at some point. Even if, like, I want to play Super Tux Kart at some point, just because I sort of feel like I have to. There's just a part of me that, just like, if I don't play Super Tux Kart, can I really say that I play any FOSS video games? This way. I have no idea who most of the other characters are supposed to be in Super Tux Kart, though. Just like, did you just fill out the roster with things you make up, or are these actually like other mascots for other projects? This way, yes. Oh, the long journey back to the portal, and I went the wrong way because it's fucking dark, can't see. Maybe, wait, I want... Oh, I thought if I held down the dash button, maybe it would just dash for me. No fun. Onwards we go. I don't think there's even any reason to use any of the other skills besides that one, really. It only costs double the slice attack, but it hits basically everything. But I think we're going to be playing as Sen for quite a while, just because of the fact that Sen takes a while to level up. Wow, that was so bad. What am I doing? Because I guess we could switch to Kokoro at some point, but I don't know. I think that Sen's more fun to play anyway. Where are we going? What is that? I wish there was some explanation for the artsy nonsense around the place, not just like, oh, it's purgatory. That's a that is a lot of bloom. Maybe too much bloom, one would say. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not too much bloom. Where are we going? I missed the direction, did I? Is that nothing there? Yeah, it's nothing there. Okay. I wonder how I'm going with my healing items. Hopefully I have enough to get through this area with me screwing up. Where are you going? No. Oh, I actually saw something really cool recently. So, okay, it's cool in one way, but also less cool because it's how they decided to do it. So, there have been people wanting Kingdom Hearts on PC for, God, I don't know how many years. Maybe since Kingdom Hearts like really first started, and it's finally available on PC. You can pick it up on the Epic Games Store. Not just like one of the games, not just like, oh, we released Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC. No. They actually re-released the entire franchise on PC. The problem is they're also ridiculously overcharging for it. Like the HD remakes of the first couple of games, you can pick up now on basically everything for like $20. And they're charging full price for it. It's 75 Australian dollars to pick it up, which, you know what, is maybe a bit overpriced, I would say. A bit overpriced for a game that's ultimately like, what, close to 20 years old? I can sort of get like charging that much for Melody of Memories and KH3 plus the Remind DLC, but for the first couple of games, I don't know. I think it feels like a bit of a money grab. The PC release is really good, with one exception. And that exception is that we're probably never going to be able to run the uncracked version on Linux because it uses de novo DRM. So, yeah. I really wish games would stop doing that. Just, there's no reason for it. There's no reason whatsoever. You know it's going to be cracked on day one. It's already been cracked before. Stop pretending like this is actually a secure system. It's just bothering the people who actually buy the game. On the topic of dumb games, is there a video about a game that's a roguelike themed around making a tech startup? What? A roguelike around making a tech startup? That actually sounds like a really, really cool idea. Oh, right. Speaking of that, I'll write down Lugaru so I don't forget about that one. Yeah, if you can, So the game art style emulates the weird minimalistic landing page on various websites. If you can find that, please do tell me about it. What am I doing? Right, Lugaru. I wish I could tab out of this game and just take notes like that, but it's fine. I have a notebook for a reason, I can use it. Like, it's not a big deal if you don't find it anytime soon, because, you know, I already have shitloads of games to play, but it does sound pretty cool. What the fuck, you can hit me? Oh, iframes, I love you. And there we go. Why did I pause? Why didn't I just let myself take damage like I always do? The last one, a ranged enemy? Can you even see me? I don't know. I can't see you. Oh, well, you're dead now. Wrong button. That one. Oh, one advantage the PC version of Kingdom Hearts does have that I really don't know why the console version doesn't have is you can remap every single key. If you want to play with, like, I don't know, the trigger buttons being your attack button and you want to jump with select or whatever, you can do it. It doesn't stop you. Just like, whatever, you can remap it however you want. Which, I wish more games did have. Like, there's no reason not to have controller remapping. It just doesn't make any sense. Most PC games that have controllers have controller remapping. Why not also add it to the console version? I don't know. I don't know why most games don't do it. But that's the world we live in, and it's annoying. Like, it would be one thing if the PC version didn't have it. But when you add it for the control that's being used on that console version, just like... Surely your game's not that poorly coded where you can't port that code over in an update. Surely not. I don't know, maybe there's not enough demand for it, but I feel like for people, especially people who have difficulties holding controls because, I don't know, they have some sort of disability that gets in their way, or maybe they just want to remap because the game has really dumb controls out of the box. I don't see a reason not to do it. Like, Kingdom Hearts, for example, with X being the attack button. That's one of those things that's always sort of bothered me. Especially after I played games that have a sensible control layout. I don't know, if we walk forward, presumably we've made progress. That's usually how progress happens. What is Sen doing? Sen is being really weird in this arc. Probably forward. Sen is acting weirder than Rei has been throughout the entire game. Except without, like, the depresso. It's fine, we're all running on hunches anyway, it's all good. Well, luckily we have this map, rather than actually being lost. Smack that. Oh, slightly too low. No, no, oh, there we go, cool. And grab you. I think I talked about this a bit on Twitter, but when I was looking into the Facebook data leak, or I guess it's more like a Facebook half web scrape sort of thing, there were a lot of really, really poorly written articles. So when I was trying to find, like, the source of stuff where, you know, the data actually came from someone known as Alan Gao, I believe, yes, who is an Israeli cyber intelligence of, I guess, what would be the word? Cyber intelligence something or other. He works in the cyber intelligence space, basically. And all of these articles were, like, referencing the other articles. So I would go to one on The Verge, for example. I think that's where my search sort of started. And that was like, as mentioned by Business Insider. And I'd go to the Business Insider, and they'll be like, yes, as mentioned by Bleeping Computers. And I go to Bleeping Computers, they'll be like, yes, as mentioned by Motherboard. And all of these articles were basically written the exact same. There didn't seem to be any, like, journalistic take on it or anything like that. There wasn't even, like, a different wording for what they were saying. It basically seemed like the exact same thing on every single one. It was like, can none of you people actually write an article? Is journalism this dead that even for such an uncontroversial thing like this, that you can't just at least write something? It made my job far more annoying than it needs to be, because at least if they all had their own, like, journalistic take, I would be able to, like, use what they've said in some sensible way. But if you're just all gonna say the exact same thing, just give me a link directly to the source. The game I mentioned is called Going Under. The description is as follows, and there's nothing in the chat. Okay. Maybe the comment's too long. So I think there might be a comment length limit on streams. Oh, no more enemies? Okay. Go this way. Can we hit anything? Can we hit anything? Yes, there we go. Perfect. That is perfect range. A satirical dungeon crawler about exploring ruins of failed startups. As an unpaid intern in the dystopian city, you wield office junk as weapons and make your way through the procedural offices. That is an interesting concept. I don't think I've ever seen anything do this, anything similar. I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll put it on my list. Is this gonna be the correct way, or is it the other way? No, this is a dead end by the look of it. Yep, dead end. Cool. Looks pretty whack. I take that as a compliment then. That sounds right up my alley. I don't know, I didn't used to like roguelikes until I played Enter the Gungeon. And now I love things like Hades. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just needed to play a good roguelike, and then I would find, like, actually enjoy the genre. Yeah, this way. Anything here? Nope. Nope, nothing there. Onwards we go. Oh my god, this area is a really big area. Oh, there's 2 cutscenes. Is it? You can't tell because you can't see 2 meters in front of you. Yeah, put it in the stream chat, whatever it's called on Discord. Right, yeah, I actually did make that, by the way, in case anyone didn't see it. If there's anything like if you want to post any links or anything, I'd recommend posting it on the Discord. There's a specific section on there just for things related to the stream. Just to keep it so it's like separated out for everything else and doesn't get like completely, I guess, completely hidden by all of the other stuff that comes through. There was one direction to go. It wasn't really a good hunch. We'll conclude that later. Oh, enemy? Sen, are you a cat? Can you see in the darkness? Oh, wow. That's so threatening. Plot twist, Senna's the dog. No, I've already established that the dog is dead. Plot twist, our sister is the dog. Because we know the sister's already dead. Not the sister that we're trying to revive. The sister that is our twin sister. Yeah, there's also, in case you missed it, the other stream, we have a twin sister. Her name is Kuon. She died in the womb. And now she's evil, because reasons. Don't question it, it's anime. And you should die? No, you're too much health. Oh, that was the end of this section. Oh, well, that was easy enough. Oh yeah, Gut is the best song in the new EP. Absolute banger. I wasn't a big okay, every single one of Callie's songs is really good, but I felt like Red was probably the worst thing on the EP, but it's really grown on me. But Gut is really good, and it feels more like the old Demon Dice style, and I kind of hope that she brings a bit more of that back with like her newer stuff. Like, I want something of the level of like American Psycho or Alcatraz or something like that. That would be absolutely awesome.
余裕ではないが、余力は残してあるつもりだ。
But we'll see what she decides to do in the future.
若さのおかげなんかな。絶対に違います。
Hey Ray, maybe if you did something more than just get up out of your bed and then go into purgatory, you wouldn't be as unfit. Yeah. Well, there is a line in Ga where she says that she pretends like all of her aunties are children.
個人差みたいやね。
I think it goes something like,
ここでしばらく休憩しようか。
it's something like, I think all of my aunties are kids, which is a good way to approach it. She has done other songs where she's basically made the same sort of statement where it's like, you know, with what was it? The last one she did before the EP, Off with Their Heads, where basically she was calling out the V tweeters who just never actually debut as a VTuber. They just stay on Twitter all the time.
待て、それは賛同できない。炎は万能だが、同時にこちらの位置を敵に知られるという危険性までを考慮すれば。
Said she'd actually mean we have to have a campfire.
いや、広げんでええから。キャンプみたいで楽しいって言いたかっただけやと思うよ。
確かに、森の木々に囲まれていると、学校行事で行ったキャンプを思い出す。
But I didn't know it was supposed to be give up haters. That's great.
その体力はやっぱり運動部。
I think I know which one you're talking about. There's a couple of ones like that.
部活には入っていないが、生徒会に所属している。
Oh, fuck off. Of course, don't tell me that Sen is the student council president.
ぽい、めっちゃぽい。
不思議とよく言われる。
では、何部？
Ray just doesn't do anything. She's a neat.
帰宅部。
幽霊部員なんやって。
幽霊部員。帰宅部の幽霊部員。それは。
Ah, you don't go to school. Pretty simple, Sen.
気にしないでください。そして忘れてください。
The one where she starts off saying, "Chat, you don't believe me, but here's the proof that there are actually children in here." I've probably seen it, but I'm not recalling it.
それにしても、出会った頃に話したこと、よく覚えてますね。
Coco remembers everything about you.
大好きなレイちゃんやからね。可愛い子の記
There we
憶
go.
は
Yep.
全部魂に刻み込んでるんよ。
お願いしますから消してください。
ナナナのことは？可愛くないとは言わへんけど、中身があれやし、ストライクではないな。
Whew.
というか、結局年いくつなん？少しは生きてた頃のこと思い出したん？もうさっぱりだよ。
思い出すつもりもなさそうだな。
Surely we have to have something about Nanana's backstory at some point. You've watched some clips of Iron Mouse playing D&D with her friends, right? No, I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Thank you for telling me about that. Vei, Snuffy, Fruit, Nyanas, and Haruka will start playing too with the same DM. That sounds awesome. I'll have to look into that.
今って森の中で半分迷子だけどね。だが、ナナナの言うことも理解できる。みんなで一緒に他愛ない話をすることが少し楽しくはある。
Oh, that's sweet.
そういえば、あんまりこういう機会なかったね。
That's because Ray is always freaking out about her dead sister.
その割には、お互い心の深いところは直に見てもうてるから、うちら変な関係やね。
いつまで続くんでしょうか。 旅の
God,
終わりは
that's a flag
そう
right
遠くない
there.
だろうな。
アナムネシスも確実に追い詰めてるし、未来ちゃんの魂もまたすぐ見つかるやろ。うちらの関係はそこで一旦終わりかもしれんけど。
Small talk is not enjoyable. I presume we're talking about the language now. No, there's a lot of clips out there that I just haven't seen, but that sounds awesome.
悪魔の紋章と契約は消えへんやろうし、うちらは変国で勇気を借り続けることになるんちゃうかな。
Yeah. Unless we kill the demons.
そうですね。
だからこれだけは言わせて。この戦いが終わったら、うちレイちゃんと結婚する。
No, you're not Kokoro.
やめてください。縁起でもない。
そうだよ。レイと結婚するのはナナナだよ。
Rei has now built a harem around herself.
そういうことじゃ。
さて、レイちゃんからかうんも楽しいからずっと喋ってたいけど、少し休んでおかんと。
I just noticed the way Rei's sitting. What the hell is going on with her legs? It's like this weird cross-legged thing, but because she's wearing armor on her legs, she can't cross them. What the fuck is she doing? That is so weird looking. What in the world is going on there? Huh? I'm trying to understand how that would be at all comfortable. What were the devs thinking when they decided to put her in that pose? That's so strange.
そうだな。森はまだ続きそうだ。
Like, everyone else is sitting fairly sensibly, but... Huh. That's very weird. Oh. Now raised by herself. Oh! Well, this seems important. This seems like it's going to decide something with the story. Who do we talk to? I guess we can talk to Sen. Sen's a fun character. I presume there's multiple endings. If this is what we're doing, the game's finally decided it's actually a visual novel. We'll talk with Sen.
センさん、どうした？見張りなら私が引き受けるから眠ってもいいのだぞ。センさんのことが気になって。
Aw.
少し様子がおかしかったですから。アナムネシスと出会ってからですよね。それは違うな。
There's always been something wrong with me. I'm a edgy anime girl.
私に変化があるのだとしたら、それは勇気の姫という言葉を耳にしてからだ。勇気の姫。アナムネシスのことですよね。私はおそらく代行者となるより以前から勇気の姫という言葉を知っていた。え？そしてこれもおそらくだが、私はアナムネシスと会ったことがある。それって私たちと知り合うより前ってことですか？そうだ。だがこれは自分でも確信が持てない。思い出そうとはしているのだが。
The mystery goes deeper.
可能性があるとしたら、トマス京介に変国へ引きずり込まれた時くらいだが、あの頃の私は自意識を失っていた。アナムネシスと出会った可能性を否定も肯定もできない。だから誰にも話さなかった。できればココロさんにはまだ黙っていてほしい。わかりました。恩に着るよ。不確定な情報でみんなを混乱させたくないからな。
Oh, but yeah, we can still go talk with the other people. Like, maybe this is important, maybe it's not. Maybe we can only talk to 2 of them. We'll go talk to... Nah. We'll leave Kokoro by herself.
ななな。レイ、
なになにどうしたの？
Stop it. Stop translating like that.
もうちょっと静かに。みんな休んでるんだから。
Are they? They don't seem like they're resting. They just seem like they're standing around doing nothing.
そうだね。
ななな、生きてた頃のこと思い出せないって言ってたけど。
Mm-hmm.
思い出せないんじゃないよ。思い出さないの。ナナナがナナナになる前、生きてた頃はあんまりエンジョイじゃなかった気がするから。
Maybe because you were friends with Ray. She seems like a pretty boring person.
だから今のナナナにナナナじゃなかった頃の記憶は必要ないよ。
もし本当にそうだとしても、きっと楽しかった思い出はあったと思うよ。
かもね。でもこれだけは確かだよ。
Do you know that you love Ray?
ナナナがレイと出会ったのは変国だから。レイとの思い出のない現世のことなんてこっちからぽいだよ。ナナナのことは心配しないで。その分未来のことを考えてあげて。
Oh, that's sweet.
ありがとう、ナナナ。
That's lovely. Oh, it's actually going to make me choose all of them. This is not a choice. This is not a choice. Just do it automatically. I wonder if this does have any effect on the game.
ココロさん。
どうしたレイちゃん。
アナムネシスのことなんですけど。
I'm thinking that it doesn't now that we've talked to all of them.
あかんよ。レイちゃんもあいつに恨みがあるんは知ってるけど、復讐するのはうちや。
それは理解しています。聞きたかったのは、アナムネシスはどうして私と未来を変国へ引きずり込んだんでしょうか。
No, sounds like fun.
蘇りに必要な魂を集めるためやろ。
私もそう思ってました。
Mm-hmm.
でもアナムネシスと何度も出会って話もして。
Maybe she knew... Well, she's clearly working with Kuon, so maybe Kuon's like the big evil mastermind that's actually controlling Amnesis.
もっと深くて暗い憎悪のようなものを感じるんです。ココロさんなら何か知っているかと思って。
うちも心当たりはないよ。確かにレイちゃんに執着してるみたいやけど。
Maybe Amnesis is actually Kuon.
ごめんな、力になれんくて。でも理由なんてないのかもな。ナナナの前では言われへんけど、勇気はみんなどこかが壊れてるから。アナムネシスの言うことあんまり真に受けたらあかんよ。
はい、そうですよね。私。
Okay, we're done. I thought it was gonna give me a choice to do nothing.
休まないと。
So we're just gonna leave them all chilling there, and we're just gonna go back to our bed.
戻ってきたんだ。
Just like, yo, where'd you go,
レイちゃ
Ray?
んも戻ってる？さっき言ってるから、またあの場所に集合な。
Wait, why were they being lookouts then if they're just going back to the real world to rest? But does this game have a beach episode in which Amnesis joins in? You can put everyone in bikinis, so maybe you can put Amnesis in a bikini as well. There should be a beach arc, shouldn't there? That would make sense.
森の広場に集まって探索を再開だ。 ちは異常なし。バラバラは危険だから全員集合ね。
Aww. That's lovely. Recalling the tragedy. Oh. Whose tragedy is being recalled? Is this Nanana recalling the tragedy? Could be. Could very well be.
心も頭も。
The plot thickens. Hot spring arc, yes.
受け止めた気持ち。
What do we have? Lunar Seekers, which are not very useful. Next Hope, which is kind of useful. Go My Way, which is garbage. Oh, new weapons. I think. Oh, no. No, they're not new weapons. But it does mean that we should be able to switch out yours and upgrade it.
少し整理しましょう。
Yes, we can merge the Spark Excitements now. Lovely.
過去の思想がある
Beach Onsen Sports Fest, the holy trinity of slice of life.
本は心を
I'm always surprised when a slice of life doesn't have a beach episode. Like, onsen usually isn't as common, but if there's no beach episode, I'm like, you know you were planning to do this. There's no way that you weren't. There must have been something that happened along the way that made it so it wasn't just going to happen. Those are garbage. Like, I was watching the Nekopara anime, and it got to the last episode, and then we finally had the beach episode. I was like, there was no way this was going to end without a beach episode. That just couldn't happen. You cannot end a series, especially like Nekopara, with the sort of history that one has, without having something like that.
思いを束ねて前に
Let's see. Switch out to that one. And we should be able to sell her other weapon. We haven't gotten new weapons in a while. I'm guessing we've probably hit like the end game weapon. The end game weapons. And there's like only like 3 upgrades. What are we doing? Going here? No, what am I doing? Modify sentiments. No sentiment slots. Hearing. Okay, we don't have those yet. Yeah, I can't put anything on anything right now. Well, that's fine. I want my NGE beach episode. Well, hey, you just gotta wait until the last movie comes out, and maybe you'll get it.
休養も
When that movie eventually comes out, at least we know it's in production at this point.
たとえどんな試練だとしても今行くね
God, I remember when I watched part 3, and then I saw like the sort of announcement for what was gonna happen in the next movie. Yeah. It is out? Did I miss it?
大好きなレイちゃんのためならいくらでも
Wait, did I miss it?
センちゃんが言うてた
Wait.
よ
Did it just slip under my radar? Did no one talk about it?
言っていない
How did no one in my circle talk about that coming out? When did it come out?
心さん何ですかその嘘
二人がもっと親密になればええなってきっと絵になるよ
十分に親密だと思うが
You did? I don't recall you telling me.
そんなん言われたら想像してまうやん
そんなことよりレイを待っている間に相談したんだが心スルーだねここから先どちらの方角へ進むかは私に任せてほしい
Mm-hmm.
私も賛成します。前回もそれで前に進めましたし、センさんの直感が
We're all just guessing. There's only one direction to go.
自分自身確かめたいんだ。ただの偶然か。
Sen, do you think you have some like innate psychic
あ
ability?
るいは私が何かに引き寄せられているのか。
Maybe Animanessus was in the bus crash as well.
行きます。
Maybe everyone's just in the bus crash.
暗くて不気味なと
Buy those, buy those. No point really buying anything else because we can't really use it anyway. Because there's nothing to upgrade. Because our gacha drops are just not very good right now. Anything here? Yes, 2 directions, okay. Oh, the map's not that big. Released on March 8th. Okay, okay, that's fair. I guess that explains why I missed it. Oh, lovely. Yep, thank you. A gate. That's good. I thought you meant it had like come out a couple of months back, but no, if it's like last month, that's different. But still, I'm surprised no one was talking about it. Maybe it slipped under everyone else's radar as well. Why am I playing as Ray? That's odd. Got in for a few? How are you doing? We are on the quest to revive our dead sister. Welcome to the show. The dead sister that we murdered. Twice. Yeah, I'm having a day. I'm going to work afterwards, so it's not the best birthday, but you know what? I didn't expect to have a day off anyway, so whatever happens, happens, really. Thanks, now give me a present. No. You don't deserve presents. Why are you trying to scam people out of presents? Also, I'm surprised that you showed up anyway. I don't know why you show up for the gaming streams. You just come here to bully me? Is that your entire plan? Okay, that's dead end. Oh, okay, this is the only path we can go anyway. Cool. I know if you angle it correctly, the attack just clips to the ground. No, okay, I can't do it. There. It's not supposed to, but I think the game's just, you know, badly designed. Which, you know. What am I doing? Maybe I should stop looking away from the game while I'm trying to play it. Maybe I need to come up with a better system. Maybe that's one of the things I need a better setup for, so I can have like a monitor behind the camera. I already got one, but it's not exactly in a way that it would be really useful during a stream. When I end up getting some a monitor arm instead, I think that'll work out pretty well. We'll see how my my upgrade process goes. Oh god. Here we go. Why? Oh, I thought it didn't lock onto anything for some reason there. That would be weird. So usually there's gonna be 3 areas and then the section ends. So this will be like the main story part of it, and then I guess then we can see what happens. I was just messing with dynamic loading in 9front/AMD 64 and was tired of all the 32-bit pointers on a 64-bit architecture. That doesn't answer my question. Not your stream guy, just want to check in for a bit. Also, it's 5 AM and I'm going to go to sleep. What is up with all of these people deciding to show up for a stream at 5 AM? Thank you anyway. But yes, please get some sleep. And, yeah, thank you for showing up anyway. I don't know. I hope you didn't, like... I hope you didn't decide to stay up a bit longer because you saw the stream. Actually, if it's 5 AM, you probably already woke up. But if you're going back to sleep, maybe you stayed up till 5 AM. I don't know. I don't know. I should stop questioning other people's poor sleep habit choices. I have my own problems. I saw the community post when putting something on to sleep. Ah! This is probably not the thing you want to put on to sleep. There might be much better choices, like some lo-fi or something like that. Or no, waves. Whatever other things people listen to when they sleep. This way? Yes, this way. Maybe I should just change my gaming channel name to Brody Tan. That might be amusing. I do want to do a rebrand of the gaming channel, so it's like, you know, a much shorter name than it is right now. Brody Robertson Plays is a bit of a mouthful. This is a sound cues. I should be fine with dodging, theoretically. Very, very big emphasis on the theoretically. Are we gonna hit it? We're not. No, because like, what are you doing, Brody? What is this? Angle your attack, and you might hit the enemy. Now that's cool. Think you put on some StarCraft. Whatever. Okay. That seems like even a worse choice to sleep through, but whatever works for you, I guess. Put on some, like, shoutcasting. Go back and find some of the old cynical Brit shoutcasting stuff and listen to that while you sleep. That'd be one way to get to sleep, that's for sure. Don't know how long it's going to take you, but hey, you'll get to sleep at some point. Theoretically. You might just end up staying up all night, and then you'll stay up so long that you end up just crashing after like 3 days or so. Hey, but that's still technically sleeping, just not in a timely manner. You and hit you. There we go. See, I don't care at all about esports, but shoutcasting, you know, it's sort of designed to be entertaining even if you have no idea what's going on. Plot twist, Rei is really her twin sister and the real Rei died. You know what, that's not even that unlikely. I could actually see that. I have seen series that have done either that or something very similar. If that ends up being true, I don't know, maybe I'll give you ownership of the server or something. Let's see. Go. Oh. Didn't realize how much HP I had. My bad. Oh god, okay. Don't know if they're close enough to hit with the finisher. They're not. So I just wasted that. I hit some of them. That's better than nothing. Probably would have been better to just continue using the regular attack though, and then use the finisher afterwards. Well, the seed spitters are actually set up really annoyingly. Like, if you dodge while they're doing their attack and you dodge on the last frame, they will recorrect to where you are at the end of your dodge. But if you stand right in front of them, They can't hit you. Interesting. I'm guessing they spawn in front of the face rather than behind the face. You don't have to wait for the story. You can give me ownership of the server now. I could do that, but I'm not going to. That's some funky looking water. That's, it's supposed to be a reflection, but it looks like it's reflecting more off of, like, fucking mercury than water, but whatever, that's fine. We can have oceans of mercury surrounding us. That's surely safe. It's fine, we're all dead anyway. Sorta? Ray is actually Xehanort in disguise. Don't fucking do that to me. Don't fucking do that to me. Hey, Ray did become, like... Actually, no. Kuon is basically, like, anti-Aqua. Basically just Norted Ray. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna have so much fun when I eventually get around to playing Kingdom Hearts. The ending is that way. I don't even know the last time I played through the series. It has to be at least, like, 5 or so years ago. But I've played through Kingdom Hearts 1 for, like, at least 100 or 200 hours, I would say. But I still... A lot of the time I played it as a kid, so a lot of the stuff I don't actually remember. So every time I go back to it, I'm like, wait, where do I actually go? How do I do stuff again? How does this game work? Oh, dead end, yep. It's fine. Oh, cutscene. Why is there a tire? Yes, it is a tire. Oh! Oh, the bus got dragged down into purgatory. Oh no. When you eventually decide, and I'll binge Just a Pancake's videos the day before you start. Fair enough. Just a Pancake deserves more views. Is it that weird that a bus or a tire has been dragged down to hell? Hmm. Yes, and you were drawn. You were drawn here. Well, obviously it's the bus now. It can't be anything else. To refill your meme vault, sure. Time to find out what happened on the bus, I guess. Maybe Animanessus is the bus driver. My new theory is either Animanessus is the bus driver, which, you know, wouldn't make her very obsessed with Ray, or she was actually Ray's best friend. The bus and the dog are fighting together and non-twin sister. The bus will be the boss. Let's see. Let's go. You'll go this way. Okay, dead end. Okay, that's a chest there? Okay, this is going to take us to the exit. So we go the other way first. Honestly, at this point, nothing that happens in this game would surprise me. Like, they could just basically break... Like, they could throw away the veil of the fact that they're doing a hidden Sony ad and just completely just turn it into, like, just a real-world ad for Sony. And it would honestly not make the game make any less sense. Oh, that hurt. I guess you can't get knocked down when you're in this form, which might be bad for getting all your health bar eliminated. At least it's easier to stun enemies like this, though. Not even if they suddenly turned into Titans. Maybe Titans would be a bit too much. But I'm sure the game came up with some bullshit reason why there should be Titans. Well, the first enemy we fought was a giant monkey that screamed that it wanted to play. So, once that's your starting point, where can you go from there? Hey, Sen's level 33. Speaking of Titans, I did enjoy what ended up happening with Attack on Titan, and I'd called it for a couple of weeks prior that there was going to be a final season part 2. But does mean we have to start waiting again for more Attack on Titan. Can't just have that series end anytime soon, can we? Just more and more and more waiting. At least it's next season should be good. Because it's actually gotten to the point now where this season's actually getting somewhere. A lot like, you know, the latest season of Slime, where we were like, okay, so I knew that Rimuru was going to become the Demon Lord, but I didn't know when, and it's like, oh yes, the last episode. Now to wait again. Wow. So much fun. Did the monkey talk like Dio and throw rocks at you? I have goldfish memory when it comes to this game. No, Dio is Heraclitus, our stand. Dio is basically our stand. Or our persona, whichever series you would like to go with. What it sounded like was a child screaming into a microphone. Oh, hey Tim, how you doing, man? Yeah, thanks for that. Awesome. Let's see. Stop accepting my my birthday thank yous. Or my birthday wishes, or whatever you want to call them. Oh yeah, the Attack on Titan manga did just end, didn't it? So that does mean that hey, at least we're gonna get the series to actually end now. There were so many overreactions on social media. I've sort of blanked the entire, like, anime sphere outside of Twitter. I don't look at it at all. I've sort of just accepted that they have no idea what good things are and just don't look at it. Birthday wish, yeah, that one. See, I should know how English works. I don't know. I won't even speak for like, what? Let's just say that, let's just say the first year doesn't count. So let's just say I've been speaking English for 22 years. Still don't know how it works. I just make it up as I go. And, oh god. Okay, so we're really far away now. So this way should be the quickest way. Got myself into Dr. Stone recently. Ooh, nice. It was at least above average. People saying it's plain bad. Must have some ungodly standards that can't be satisfied. Yeah, there are a lot of people complaining about the CG. I recently finished off watching Season 2 of Dr. Stone. And you know what? If you like the first season of Dr. Stone, the second season of Dr. Stone basically is just as if the first season didn't end. Which is honestly as much as I could ask for. Like, I don't need something to, like, outdo the previous season. If it's as good, that's fine. Oh, you're talking about the ending of the manga, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, that does make sense. I know people were freaking out with the CG as well in the anime, but... Okay, so we'll see what happens with that. As long as you don't eat Mike Tyson's ass. Lovely. Sadly, eating Mike Tyson's ass doesn't seem to be donating as much at this point. We haven't had any fun VTuber clips coming from it. Or maybe the memes just died over and none of the clips are coming to me. Wait, do you not know about that meme? There was someone who, so it initially started with Korone's stream. There was someone who showed up called Eating Mike Tyson's Ass, who would donate, you know, with a super chat. Oh, you do? Okay. I thought that's what you were talking about. Wait, what are you saying? Wait, what to then? What do you think of My Hero Academia? I think it's good. I think that's one of the other things people freak out, like, because it's just like another shonen series. Like, oh, it's not very good. Honestly, like, it's fun. It's fun, and I know some stuff that's going to be happening very soon, and Deku will become more broken. One for All is a broken quirk. That's what I can say. But I think it's a fun series. It's obviously really well animated as well. Switch to okay. Okay. I didn't even know there was a top chat on live streams. Why is that a thing? That doesn't make any sense. Can you even, like, react to comments in a live chat? Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, that's... I will say that My Hero Academia gets better as the seasons go on. Man, I got through the Shonen Burnout years ago. If I can sit through watching all of Dragon Ball and then all of Dragon Ball Z, I think I'm good. Because there are parts of Dragon Ball that are just really slow. Nothing really happens. Like, the Red Ribbon Army is like, nothing happens for 20 or so episodes. Frieza Fight is obviously like a really good example of when nothing happens in Dragon Ball, but over the entire series, it's basically the same thing. That is a dead end. And we'll begin. Longest 5 minutes in recorded history, let's just say. Oh, no, you want the longest 5 minutes in recorded history? Go watch, Ahiru no Sora, which is a basketball anime, and they managed to stretch out a one match without having, like, flashbacks for 15 episodes. Now, if you know how long a basketball match is, you would know that, 15 episodes doesn't exactly line up to that amount of time. Actually, no, I think the longest anime time in history would be, go watch the Chimera Ant arc, where I think that most of the second half of the arc takes place over, like, a minute. But it's, like, 30 or so episodes. Like, the Chimera Ant arc is absolutely amazing, but they managed to stretch it out for so long because basically, without going into too much details on what's happening, they're doing it like a, yeah, they're doing a raid on the enemy's hideout, and there's like 30 different people doing the raid, and they show the fights from everyone's perspective. And also, yeah, there's a lot of fights that are happening in slow motion, because the characters are that OP at that point, they're basically just moving too quickly. It's really dumb. I love it, though. I just love this is an accepted thing in anime. This way. Actually, I don't know what way, because we don't have a ending, which means that it's probably gonna be some sort of cutscene or enemies at the end. I was trying to dodge that. That worked out well for me. Oh, so I think a brief talking is free action anime. Yeah, well, hey, if you look at One Piece, for example, One Piece is one of the weird adaptations that basically adapts it panel by panel, which means that the combat doesn't really make any sense. And that's sort of how you get to, like, the, we're going to talk for, you know, 20 minutes during the middle of a fight. Or, actually, JoJo's a really bad one for this, because they specifically set themselves a time frame with, I'm referring to, Stardust Crusaders, where Dio and Jotaro have the ability to pause time for a specific length of time, and then Dio will talk for like 5 minutes when he has like 7 seconds where he can pause time for. Also, what does 7 seconds of pause time actually mean? Like, if time is frozen, what does 7 seconds mean? Dio talks forever, he does. But you know what? I'm happy with Dio talking forever because, as we've sort of established, Dio has an amazing voice. And I really hope that Poochie ends up being really well voiced as well. Because Poochie is one of my favorite antagonists in the entire series. Longest time in anime is when you draw a Yu-Gi-Oh card. The best Yu-Gi-Oh clip is, Draw monster card. Draw monster card. And it just goes on for like 3 minutes. Just constantly drawing monster cards. Constantly, now that the game's even over, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh anime doesn't make any sense. Like, the match, he's like, the dude he's fighting has 0 life points left, but for some reason the game hasn't actually ended. He can just keep attacking him, keep dealing him damage, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. If they get the VA I want, he would sound like Heraclitus. Oh, okay, that'll be fun. I really hope that's how it goes. I did see the video where Jolene's voice actor was being sort of accepted into the club of JoJo voice actors, which was a really, really cute scene. It was during the announcement of part 6. Basically, they had to come up on stage like, "You are now officially a JoJo," which is it's lovely how much of like a camaraderie they seem to have. It's very clear they all love JoJo. It's not just like, oh, this is a job for them. These are people who actually they've read JoJo throughout their life and they adore the series. Honestly, I think the English version of I take a potato chip and eat it is actually better. The best Yu-Gi-Oh clip is when Kaiba declared he'll send an expertly crafted deck into space because if there is intelligent life out there, we will teach it to duel. I think you told me about that one before, but it never ceases to be funny. Early Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just... it's something that isn't matched. I don't like that, like, the later seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sort of, like, take it a bit more seriously and try to make the game make sense. Everything after, like... What is the motorcycle one? Is that 5Ds or is that GX? It's 5Ds, I believe. Everything after that point, it's just like... Look, accept that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really dumb and just make it really dumb. Don't try to be like what Zexu and stuff is doing and trying to, like, actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! No one wants you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! People want you to send decks of cards into space. I don't know why. I always get 5Ds and GX's names mixed up. Like, I know which series is which, but... Yeah, for some reason, the names always just get confused in my head. I think the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually saw was GX. With Jaden Yuki. I really hate 4Kids voice acting. The Poochie voice I also want is basically Kotomine Kire and Alucard. Oh, Lord. Yeah, if that's what ends up happening, that'll be perfect. Get your game on. I can't fault the 4Kids openings. The 4Kids openings are always fun. Get your game on. I tried to watch GX. Yeah, that's a good description of watching GX. I only managed to watch it because I was a kid. Also, I know that, like, at the end of GX, Jaden Yuki ends up fighting Yugi and, like, losing or something. Or just Yugi. No, I think Yugi loses. I don't remember what happens. I know for some reason, he has a duel with Yugi. For some unknown reason. Oh, Sen collapsed. Sen is dead. It's because there's the bus with the dead kids on it coming up. Well, that was quick. Oh, okay.
うちらが気づいてないと思ったら大間違いや。センちゃん、もしかしてこの場所で何かあったん？今のセンちゃん。少し前のうちみたいな。レイちゃんと二人でナンバのいる変国に入ったあの時の。え？震えてる。それがどうした？この場所に足を踏み入れたから体の震えはひどくなる一方だ。やっぱりセンちゃんだけでも一度現世に戻った方がええよ。うちらがセンちゃんの分も探索を続けるから。一人で戻るつもりはない。進むなら私も一緒だ。でもここにいるのはまずいよ。悪いが
Just punch her in the head, send her back yourself. How? That's a good question. I don't know. Isn't Kuiper in high school? Or is he... I don't know. Is he an adult? I have no idea. Did that ever get established? Oh wow, we haven't seen one of these guys for a while.
もう許してここから出して あいつが来る。あいつに殺される。
俺たちをこんな姿にした、勇気の姫。
姫、こんなことするんはアナムネシスか。
ここもアナムネシスの餌場。たとえ体が恐怖に震えようと、精神がきしみ悲鳴を上げようと、正義を遂行するためなら立ち上がり、私は剣を振るうのみ。ソクラテス、私はただまっすぐに
Let's go!
自分の信じる正義を貫き通す。
Oh god, that has a lot of health. Jeez. That completely missed all of those. Oh god, this is gonna be fun. I think I should focus on this one mainly. 'Cause that one's gonna be the one that's gonna be really annoying to fight. The other one's not a big deal. Dodge you. And then... Nope, don't punch me. Now finish it. Well, that dealt with most of them. Even these guys have more health than normal. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Luckily, this is a broken ability though, and it doesn't even matter. Wow, that was way easier than it probably should have been. That was so much easier than that probably should have been. Thank you. Oh, we haven't seen one of these books in a while. Thank you, Plap Pap. Plap 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 Plap. That, I can't even say that one time. Plap 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 Plap. Need to get some sleep again. Enjoy your birthday and see you around. Yeah, see you later, man. Enjoy your sleep.
もしかしてセンさんに関係が。これはあまり合理的とは思えない。父さんの方から私たちに会いに来るべきだ。
そう？母さんはセンと旅行ができて嬉しいんだけどな。あ、今鹿いなかった？鹿、大きい鹿と小さい鹿。もしかして親子かな？
Oh, wait. That voice... Oh, no.
鹿でそこまで喜べる母さんが。
I didn't hear her mother speak again.
動物園に行けば好きなだけ見られるのに。
そういうところ、父さんそっくり。
I think Sen's mom is Animanessus.
母さんとしては、センにはもう少し年相に無邪気な女の子でいてほしいんだけど。
I think Sen's mother is Animanessus. Oh no.
合理的に物事を考えるのは悪いことじゃないよ。母さんが子供っぽすぎなんだ。
結婚してた頃は父さんにも言われたかな。
私は母さんの将来が心配だよ。ちゃんと大人になれるのかどうか。
あら、少し前までは
Yep.
パンケーキに目がない小さな女の子だったのに、いつからそんな生意気言う子になったのかしら。
糖質や油脂まみれのパンケーキが非合理な食べ物だと気づいてからだ。
Pancakes aren't logical. They are just carbs covered in oil. She's not wrong.
変身ヒーローに憧れてサンタさんにベルトをねだるのは合理的なの？
それこそ小さい頃の話だ。
子供はね、親の心配なんてしなくていいのよ。全力で自分が幸せになることだけを考えて。成長を見守るのは親の役目よ。その後は、そうね、将来センが大人になったら思う存分甘えることにするわ。私がちゃんとした大人になっていたとしてもね。
合理的ではないが楽しみにしてるよ。 何か様子がおかしい。バスが蛇行してる。
Oh, her mother was on the bus as well.
運転手さんは？
So yeah, Animanessus did die on the bus.
わからない。ダメだ。崖が。誰か運転席を。
セン。
My theory was correct.
ここは
There's no way that Animanessus is not her mother.
大丈夫よ、セン。母さんはここにいるから。
私たちは確かバスに。一体これは。
But at this point,
たくさん取れたみたい。
okay, did Kuon drag everyone down?
取れた。これはお前がやったのか。
セン、ダメ。
お前そんな名前じゃないんだけどな。ここでは勇気の姫って呼ばれてるの。
勇気の姫。
Mm-hmm.
そう。とりあえずみんな蘇りに協力して。
Wait, no, that's Mirai. Wait, what?
ああ、強制だから返事はしなくてもいいよ。
What is going on?
ただ差し出せばいいだけ。
Yeah, that's Mirai's voice, but is Mirai like? Did Mirai never exist?
魂よね。
Is Mirai actually Kuon all along? What the fuck is this game?
やっと確信が持てた。勇気の姫という言葉に聞き覚えがあるはずだ。この場所を知っていたことも当然だ。体の震えが止まらないことも。1年前、たくさんの人の命を奪った。バスの滑落事故、母さんの命まで奪ったあの悲劇は事故なんかじゃなかった。勇気の姫が私たちを変国に引きずり込んだんだ。
アナムネシス、蘇りに必要な魂を集めるために。
私の親友だった。ユーリもその時に。
We still don't know anything about Yuri.
私だけどうやって助かったのかはわからないが、そのことを絶対に後悔させてやる。アナムネシスは間違いなく正義に反する存在だ。必ずふさわしい罰を与える。
Oh, Sen, what are you gonna do when you find out Animanessus is your mother?
私たち全員でだ。ええ、必ずアナムネシスを止めましょう。
最初からそのつもりや。許すつもりもない。
ナナナは勇気だけど、アナムネシスは大切なみんなを苦しめるから大嫌いだよ。次の犠牲者を出す前にアナムネシスを見つけないと。まだ先は続いています。まずはここを越えましょう。
Let's go. Ah, okay, this section is over. So is Rei Sen's aunt. Wait, what? How'd you get to that point?
心さん、それに私と未来。
I don't think, and I don't think they're related. I think you may have tuned out for a second there. Kaiba is supposedly 16 when he was introduced, but he was shown to be in Yugi's school, but spends the rest of the anime away from school.
に囚われたみんながアナムネシスにつながっている。
Yeah, I think the Revenant Princess is Kuon, but for some reason it sounds like Mirai. So maybe Mirai is, yeah, my theory now is Mirai was never real.
未来が犠牲に になる前に。少し整理しましょう。
Well, Kaiba is like a super rich kid, so it doesn't surprise me that he can just like choose to not go to school.
悲しみも苦しみも私の力に昇華してみせる。
Oh, we have some new armor. We have some new weapons. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Anamnesis is both dead twin sister and Mirai and Sen's mother. No, I don't think... No, someone else besides Anamnesis dragged the bus down. I think Anamnesis is just Sen's mother. And then whoever the garbled voice was, that is Mirai / Kuon. Okay, that one's better. Let's merge those and then use them.
少し整理しましょう。
All I know is this game is fucking dumb. So we need some pensive thought of hearing to upgrade those. I guess, wait, can we put any, plot twist, everything is planned by the dog? I could see that. Wouldn't surprise me at this point. Was there anything else we could use? Another mirror image. Guess we can, give that to, like, Kokoro? Sure, why not? New skill. Who got a skill? Wait, what? Oh, no. Nice. A ranged attack shooting 4 rulers which penetrate in all directions. I guess that's yeah, that's the upgraded version of that. What is this? Cure all ailments. That sounds useful if I would ever use it. Oh, phone.
誰に連絡しましょうか。
We can call everyone.
レイちゃん、ちょうどよかった。うちも声が聞きたかったから。それにしても、あのバス事故が勇気絡みやとは思わへんかったね。
センさん、心配です。お母さんが亡くなっていますし。
And we're on a quest to kill her mother.
うちらの前では相当無理してる感じやったからな。張り詰めてる間はまだ大丈夫かもしれんけど、ちょっとした拍子で心が揺らいだら一気に崩れそうで。
私もそうでしたね。
二人とも若いからな。多感やし繊細やし無理ないよ。
若いって心さんもそんなに変わらないじゃないですか。
I think it was like 10 years between them actually. Isn't Kokoro like 23?
嬉しいこと言うてくれるやん。それにしてもバス事故って1年前やろ。少なくともそれより前からアナムネシスは蘇りに必要な魂を集めてるってことになるけど、もしかしたらあと少しなんちゃうかな。
アナムネシスが蘇りを果たすまで。
Well, that solves the mystery, doesn't it? We've always wondered how they got the phone numbers. They got Ray's phone number from the Facebook breach.
レイちゃんにちょっかい出さんと蘇りに専念してたら、もう完全に蘇りしててもおかしない感じなんやけど。
Facebook is actually purgatory. By entering purgatory, we're actually accessing the Facebook databases.
すぐに蘇りしない理由があるんでしょうか。
そこは本人に聞くしかないね。期待も込めてやけど、多分決着までもう少しやから。もちろん決着つけるんはうちの拳やけどな。
I have a feeling this is going to Naruto, the antagonist, where, you know how with Shippuden ends, where it's just like, hey, there's an antagonist, but no, really, I'm the antagonist. Wait, no, I'm really the antagonist. Wait, I am the true antagonist. That's what's gonna happen. Kuon's gonna show up and, like, punch a hole through Anamnesis' stomach, and she's gonna die. That's how it's gonna go down.
Sen-san, 今いいですか?
Those lip flaps are
今度はいいか?
well animated.
みんな気を回しすぎだ。みんなセンさんのことが心配なんですよ。
Why even have lip flaps if you're gonna have them be that bad?
思い違いをしているかもしれないから言っておくが、私はこの1年ずっとバス事故の真相解明を願い、訴え明確な原因が1年経っても不明だったからだ。推測はいくらでもあったがな。だが今回その原因が勇気であるとはっきり分かった。まさかこんな超自然的な要因とは思わなかったが、恋族にどう説明すればいいのか。
Because that is not logical.
加害者を法で裁くこともできないが、それでも理由すらわからないよりはまだずっとマシだと私は思う。だからこれは先進だ。
Fair.
センさん。
I like how they show Sen's face on, like, the phone off to the left-hand side, but they don't bother to actually put it on the phone that's, like, at her head.
心配するな。私はまだ壊れない。少なくとも勇気の姫に償いをさせるまではな。
And one more call from Nanana.
あー、レイ。
Oh, was Nanana sleeping?
ななな、死にそうだよ。退屈で、あと窮屈。
ななな、何してるの？
落ちてた瓦礫の中に隠れてるんだけど、ギューって狭くて。
Why are you hiding in the rubble?
勇者に追われてるとかじゃないのね。
違うよ。レイたちが戻ってくるまで隠れてようと思って。
Of all the places, you hide in the fucking rubble that's gonna crush you to death.
それならよかった。
全然良くないよ。痛い、腰痛い。ななな、一人でアナムネシス探しに行っていい？
絶対にダメ。
だよね。早く来てね。なななもみんなと同じでアナムネシスやっつけたいから。
And yet, the final chapter of this arc.
おやすみなさい。
Let's go!
たとえどんな
Pretty sure it's the final chapter. Yeah, the other ones have had 3, so this should be.
私が頑張らないと。 ここがアナムネシスの縄張りなら、何か罠を仕掛けている可能性も考えていたが。
そういう感じやね。
Is not. Did Nanana get herself
相変わ
killed?
らず勇者はうじゃうじゃいるみたいやけど。
アナムネシスにとってこの場所はもう用済みなのかもしれないな。
No, there she is.
ななな登場だよ。
Why does Nanana have a new ribbon?
なななずーっと隠れて見張ってたけど。
Why is her ribbon blue?
アナムネシスは
What?
ないみたいだね。
Wait, what? Why is it? Why does she have a blue ribbon now? What?
やっぱりもっと先なんか。
急いだ方が良さそうだ。
Don't understand. Is that just weird lighting? Could be.
どうしたのみんな。そんなに必死な顔して。
Sup, fellas? How you doing?
そういうのフェレス。天国の底がすぐ間近に迫っておるのじゃ。おのずと焦りもするというもの。
今の話愛しい愛しいレイちゃん、その顔素敵。もっともっと僕に見せて。
Well, maybe if you showed up and did something every now and again, you would see Ray's face more often.
再生の歯車が近いってことなんか。そうなるかの。未来の魂が無事じゃといいが。
焦る？焦っちゃう？少しでも情報が聞けてよかった。
Wait, have you never heard Fellas's voice before? I know you've been here for earlier Crystar streams. Maybe you just never paid attention.
そうやな。悪魔はうちらのこと手伝う気もないんやろ。邪魔やから帰ってええよ。
Just leave him there. That's fair.
邪魔って言われちゃった。
But yeah, she talks slowly like Plute.
道理じゃな。とはいえ、新たなイデアが生まれないものかの。
おもちゃは
Maybe not as crazy as Plute is though.
丈夫すぎても
But very close. Very close, I would say.
人とは難儀な宝箱じゃな。何故創造主は人の中にイデアを隠されたのか。
そんなの、
Mm.
僕たちには永遠にわからないよ。僕たちは天国を管理してイデアを集めるだけ。そうでしょ、メフィスちゃん。
そうじゃフェレス。それ、
Hmm.
我
我
ら悪
ら悪魔
魔の
の極上の楽し
We still know absolutely nothing about these guys. It's just like, oh yeah, we manage Purgatory. That's about it.
交代してください。
行くぞ。
Plutie's way of annoying me. Plutie's way of talking used to annoy me, but I got numb to it eventually. Really? It annoyed you? I thought it was adorable. Let's go this way. Go to the shop first.
暗くて不気味な。
Okay, and we can't buy any of those upgrade materials I actually need.
またのご利用を。
In this way. Oh, it's a chest. Okay. Of an item we can't hold. Okay, well that's good enough. That's dead end, and this way. Did I seriously already take damage? There we go. Now, oh, I thought it hit with that one before. Damn. I wish for playback speed option every time she spoke. I don't know. I guess it could be annoying, but I was just like, I love the Neptunia cutscenes, so it didn't really bother me. Maybe I'm just very numb to weird anime girl things because of how much I've actually watched. Which would explain a lot. Oh god. But did it run away from me just so it could charge at me? That seems like a bad option. Wouldn't it make more sense to like just attack me from where you are? Then I wouldn't be able to dodge. Weird AI design. Ah! Missed the combo. Well, it's fine. We already maxed out the cry gauge anyway. Oh god, it got stuck on the ground. Lovely. And where are we going? This way? Yes, this way. Knock you. I don't remember the last, like, when I last played an F2D game. I know the last one I played was, Mega Dimension 2. Yeah, what was it? Victory 2, that's what it was called. Mega Dimension, Victory 2, whatever the hell it was. The latest game in the series. The latest mainline game. Because I've played a bit of Cyber Dimension since then, but... yeah, latest one that's in the main franchise. And I wasn't... I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of the first section, but then after I got past it, it really did grow on me. But I feel like Victory 2, the writing just got so much better. It's like, oh, this isn't just like a weird comedy series at this point. Like, this is actually trying to have a good story. I don't know how I feel about Neptunia doing that. I guess it makes more sense to have that rather than like with Sisters Gen, with the ending of that, where it's just like this sort of came out of nowhere. If you're gonna do like a darker take on Neptunia, you should probably do it from the start, just so it doesn't seem out of place. God, the ending of Sisters Generation, it's like, oh, do you want to murder everyone? It's like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that ending. I obviously had to play through all of the ending of Sisters Generation as soon as I found out that was a thing. I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with that ending. Ah, you're dead? Okay. Onwards we go. I think that one I skipped before was the way to the exit, but that's fine. Is that gonna be enough to kill it? Should be, yeah. Perfect. Knock you. Oh, don't have enough. Knock you. Dodge you. There was actually a, I'm in a brain fart. You're talking about the one where the Nepgear Conquest ending. No, I'm talking about Nepgear Conquest ending. Yeah. The Conquest ending is a fucking weird ending in a Nep game. I don't know what was going on there. And I'm not too surprised they didn't bring it back in a later game. Or something similar. It was Sisters Gen and not Victory, was it? Pretty sure it was Sisters Gen. I think the best part about playing Victory is that no one believes Nepgear when she says she was a main character at one point. It's just a nice long-running joke throughout that game. It doesn't stop being funny every time it comes up. And we're gonna go this way. Is that a dead end? That is dead end. Okay. And now to the exit. Well, I was about to start saying something. Oh, right. I've been watching new seasonals, obviously, and one of the things I was focusing, or one of the things I was sort of excited for, and had no idea why until I actually saw the first episode, was a series called Shakunetsu Kabaddi. Now, this is based on a sport that most people have never heard of. Basically, it's like, imagine tag cross dodgeball, but it has a human dodgeball. It's a very weird sport, and it fits the being turned into an anime very well. Because the nice thing about Kabaddi is when they're playing, they have to just be constantly saying Kabaddi while they're trying to like attack the other team, and it just makes for like really, really dumb scenes. I'm having like my brain is like shutting down from streaming too long, so my conversational ability is falling apart. But yes, it is a sports anime. Sport in quotation marks. But hey, technically there is like a pro league for it, so I guess you could call it a sport. But basically the way it works is you have someone who is a raider, that is who's on the attacking side, and then to actually score a point, they have to go tag someone on the other team. But while they're trying to tag them, they have to constantly be saying kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. Right, this is actually a real sport. Like, there is a real world pro league for it. Unlike Keijo, where you just have butt boxing. So they have to tap the other team member, or the other team, and then once they do that, if they can get back to the other side before they run out of breath, they get a point. And for each person they touch, they get 1 point. But the way that the other team scores, like, during the defending side, is they have to, like, stop the person getting back to the other side. So if they manage to stop the raider from getting back to their side and make them, like, lose their breath, then they get a point. So what ends up happening is you have someone trying to raid, and then the defending team basically just, like, spear tackles the dude to the ground. Which, as you can expect, makes for a really good series to put into an anime, especially if you start making it a superpowered series. Sadly, it's not as superpowered as, like, Keijo or Kuroko or Ice Shield or something like that, but it's still enough where it's really fun. I want more Keijo, but I don't think the manga is still going. I believe it got cancelled, if I recall correctly. Which is sad, because Keijo actually is, like, a really, really good series. It's like a big joke, but it's actually, like, a good sports series, which I was really desperate for at the time, because there just wasn't that many original sports series coming out. Like, you would have, you know, the sequels to Haikyuu and Yawapeda and things that were always really good, but whenever there was, like, a new franchise, it's just like, ah, yes, it's a drama sports series. So exciting. Yay. And I don't hate drama sports, but if I click on a sports series, I kind of want there to be games. That's my general intent while I do that. Maybe not everyone's, but yeah, I like my sports series to be sports series. If I want to go watch some, like, slice of life drama, I'll watch a slice of life drama. What I realized the other day was the gaming channel was basically a trick for me to become an anituber, because most of the clips I've been doing have been, like, anime related clips. So even though I have literally no interest in doing the anituber thing, I've somehow managed to start doing it anyway. Which kind of makes me want to stop streaming, but also kind of funny that I still somehow managed to become an anituber anyway. The goal of some of the people in some of the random streams I've done has certainly come true over time. It's just that I watch a lot of anime, so it's sort of makes sense that a lot of what I talk about ends up just being anime clips or anime stuff as well. You only truly become an anituber once you start putting hard ratings on things. I've honestly stopped, like, even just on my personal list, I've stopped rating stuff. I can't think of the last time I actually put a score on a series that I finished. Just, like, I don't see the point of it. Oh, that reminds me. I was on Mal the other day. I don't like Mal. It's a fucking garbage website. But I was on Mal the other day. I was looking at the Maid Dragon tab because I wanted to see when Maid Dragon was coming out and, you know, stuff like that. How you doing, Gavin? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I wanted to see when Maid Dragon was coming out. And there was a post on, because you know how Mal at the bottom of the page has, like, the stuff that was posted recently on the forums. There was one there that said, can people please stop adding Kana to their favorite character list? I really don't like Kana, and it really pisses me off that people do this. And it's just like, how entitled are you that people saying that Kana is their favorite character is something that pisses you off. How genuinely boring is your life if that's what you're worried about? But it doesn't surprise me that, like, the Twitter sort of culture has sort of infested Mal. It was already doing it back when I left, and it's only gotten worse since then. I'm surprised Kana has haters. Well, yeah, no, it has Kana has haters because... I don't know, because she's, like, a lolly. That's basically it. I think that's pretty much the only reason. Same with, like, the new character that's coming out. I don't remember what her name is. Where there was, like, that controversy because it's like a big boob lolly. Just like, have you watched anime before? If you think this is a controversy, you have not seen anime. Like, any anime at all. No, not Nagatoro. Nagatoro, I don't think anyone's talking about it outside of the people who love it. Wait, is Uzaki-chan? No, that was a fun controversy. Like, the anime along with Uzaki-chan is just like the most slice of life thing on the planet. Like, there's nothing controversial about it at all. How the fuck? Okay, this is really weird. What a weird map layout. But you know, Twitter. Twitter does Twitter things. Gets pissed off with nothing, basically. I know there's like this, there's this like call to cancel Genshin Impact, which is hilarious. Basically, there was like, so there are two, I think there's only like 2 brown characters in Genshin Impact. And basically when it's nighttime and then when it's daytime, their skin color slightly changes because, you know, that's how light works. And they would like comparing their skin tone and be like, yeah, Mutahar did a video on it. And it's like, what the fuck is this controversy? It's like, yes, your skin tone changes when it's daytime. That's what happens with normal people. Also, there was the controversy about, I only use Mal as Mal. Good. That's the only thing it should be used for. Never go on the forums. But yeah, there was the other thing with, like, how they had, like, reference material of, like, a tribal people dancing because they wanted to make some tribal enemies. And it was like, this is... What would you want them to use as reference material? Do you want them to get, like, a bunch of white people doing tribal dances? Like, what are you asking for? Do you want it to not be a faithful faithful recreation of this idea? Like, it's reference material. Get over yourself. Your friend might be here. Also, it's China, so China doesn't care. Like, oh, we're gonna cancel China. Like, good luck. good luck. They don't care about anything but money. Kill them.
変わらないよ。天国のルールを犯す存在であれば、契約に従い、裁きを下すだけだ。そんな責めるような顔をしないでくれ。私が冷酷に見えるのだろうが、そこを曲げてしまっては正義をなせなくなる。正義を失えば、私はきっと
Yeah, that's fair, Sen. I understand. I don't understand. I really should go to sleep at a reasonable time and, like, get off the computer before I go to sleep. rather than watching anime up to the minute I sleep.
さまよう母になど会いたくない。
Well, we're going to.
だから謝るな。私もレイと同じだ。はい。
Why did the rest of the party not show up there? Like, did they just, like, leave us alone to, like, chat about whatever we want to chat about? This way? Well, they still aren't any smarter than they used to be. Since I'm basically an AniTuber anyway, there was another series I was watching as well, which I probably will end up dropping, and I don't recommend it to anyone. This is the one time where Mal actually has like a reasonable opinion on something. There's this series called Dragon Ie or Kao. Basically, it's about a dragon which has really bad stats, like literally negative luck, and because it's such a shit dragon, its father like kicks it out of the house and like until you actually until you're actually a decent dragon, you're not my son. You can go and find somewhere else to live. And the whole series is about him going around with the Demon Lord, who is acting as a real estate agent, trying to find somewhere to live. That's pretty much what it is. But it sounds like an interesting concept. The problem is that the main character is doing nothing but crying. Every single scene he is in, he is crying. And God, it makes him insufferable. So I'm probably gonna end up dropping that just because it tries to do like a comedy thing from time to time, but when you have the MC crying all the time, it just doesn't work. It just ends up coming off like really weirdly structured. So I wouldn't recommend checking that out. There's plenty of good things this series. Like last night I watched Hige or Soru, which you wait until the third week? Yeah, that's fair. Then you can watch stuff and check if it's actually good. Hige or Soru is a surprise contender as being an absolute really good series. A lot of people have the same complaint about Deku. That he's crying all the time? No, like this character is actually crying. Like every scene, like there are tears running down his face. Not just being like a whiny baby. That's one thing. But like actually like sobbing. What was I talking about? Alright, Hige or Soru. A really surprising, surprising series. Basically, the main character is like a 26-year-old salaryman. He confesses his love to like this girl he's working with, and then she's like, yeah, no, I actually had a boyfriend for like a couple of months and didn't tell anyone. But she accepted to go on a date with him, which kind of makes her a shitty person. That's the one with a sketchy English title? Probably. Wait, I'm gonna find the name. I don't know what the English title is. It probably is. Basically, he finds this, this girl just sitting under a light post. And she's just like, hey, if you let me, if you want, I'll suck your dick and I'll like live in your house. That's basically how that goes down. And he's just like, no, you're not my type. But decides to let her live with him anyway. And basically just forces her to do chores and lets her stay in the house. Higehiro, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a runaway, I took in a high school runaway. Yeah, the title is a bit sketchy. But it's actually really, most of it's actually really wholesome. Like, I do actually really recommend it. Because, yeah, the main character is like, no, you're 17. I'm not doing that. You're a fucking idiot. Have some respect for yourself, woman. But the reason why he lets her stay with him is because he realizes that if he doesn't, then she's going to go to some other dude and do the exact same thing, who probably will take advantage of her. And he's like, I can't let this girl just ruin her entire life by doing that. That can't happen. So, you know, do my chores and you can live in my house. So, male protagonist is a thought slayer. No, I think he's just like a reasonable dude. He's just not going to take advantage of some, like, really helpless girl. It's just that everyone else she has found has kind of just been scum of the earth. Which sort of gets established in the first episode where he decides to have a cigarette. And she was like, you can smoke in the house. Like, you don't need to go away because I'm here. And he was like, well, no, everyone who smoked in front of you is kind of a piece of shit. Like, there's someone else who doesn't smoke in their house. They should, like, give them a bit of space rather than blowing smoke in their face. So it's sort of gonna end up being him teaching this girl, like, to actually have some respect for herself and not to just, like, sell her body for whatever reason she's running away from home for. I think it's worth checking out for sure. Another one that's worth checking out is Tensura Nikki, which is the Slime Diaries. Basically, take the comedy scenes from Slime and then make that an entire season. And what are we doing? Stay dead end this. I just ran into another dead. Fuck, I'm dumb. There, that's. There's a map on my screen. I somehow still get lost. Oh. At some point, I'll play with a character that is not Sen. Now is not that point. But yeah, Slime Diaries is very much like I think a good comparison is like Emiya-san to Chi no Gohan, which is basically today's menu at the Emiya house. Basically, it's the Fate series, but there's no fighting. They're just like all chilling, just having fun with their lives, and that's what Tensura Nikki is. It's just those like times between where they're fighting, where they're just chilling in Tempest and just having fun with their lives. I thought it was going to be the next arc. Oh, you didn't watch second season of Slime? Oh, damn. I thought it was going to be the next arc of Slime, but it turned out to be this spin-off, which bothered me at the start until I realized how fun it was. Oh, God. Yeah, at least give it a shot and see what you think about it. I have a feeling that it's going to be one of those, like, really loved series. But there's also going to be a lot of people who really hate it as well. Just because, like, you know, the topic it's sort of addressing. But I think it's good. And I've been wanting a good slice of life pseudo-romance series for a while. I'm actually watching a lot of stuff this season, like probably too much. There was probably going to be a lot of stuff I end up dropping. Just I used to watch everything regardless of how bad it was. But now, yeah, I don't have the time to watch just absolute garbage. Unless it's like garbage to the point where it's actually fun garbage. I kind of just want to watch. You haven't even started Mushoku Tensei. Really? Oh no. Oh no, it's so good though.
メイドの土産だ。
I binged that entire season in a day. Like I stayed up till like 2 in the morning watching that. And I don't binge anime anymore. I usually watch it slowly after over a couple of weeks, but it was just constantly grabbing my attention. I was like, I can't stop here. I have to finish it. I just have to keep going. And then the season ended, and now I'm sad. There we go, you're down. Should be able to... There we go, finish your year. Really, I missed it? Yeah, man, I'm up at like 8 in the morning every morning. 2 in the morning is very late for me. I like my 8 hours sleep. Like when I get home from work at like 11, I go to sleep like basically straight away. I've never really been one to, at least since I became an adult, to actually stay up late. Yeah, the initial motivation barrier is a hard one. Especially when you know you have other things that you should be doing. It's like, hey, I should be working on assignments. I should be learning Japanese. I should be doing some other stuff. I should be doing some other stuff. Yeah, initial motivation's annoying. But it's probably a good thing in a lot of cases. You'd end up not wasting time. It is 5:27 AM here. When do you sleep, Hum? I don't know when you sleep. You always just seem to be around on the server. Took you a while before even starting B-Stars. Oh, B-Stars is so good, though. Judging by the way you phrase that, you already started it. Maybe finished it. I use the word actually too much. I use the word so too much. We're in the same camp. I should make a bingo card for the terms that I repeat way too often. Because I imagine I could fill it out pretty easily. Maybe surprisingly easily. If I did that on a stream, I bet there would be things that even I don't realize that I say too much. Sway. Oh, it's the Revenant that's laughing. I was wondering what... I didn't realize there was a Revenant here. Maybe I should have attacked the Revenant with this. That's fine. It's only a flower Revenant. This should be enough to deal with it. And then finish it? No, we don't need it. Cool. Easy. I think as you make videos, you sort of start to realize your really bad speaking habits. I try to address them. Like I've addressed some of the earlier ones, but what happens is, unless I properly think out what I'm trying to say, while I've addressed the other ones, I will end up replacing them with some new, really annoying way of speaking, which I wouldn't call a fix to the problem, more just a band-aid. Now people won't notice it until they start thinking about the other word I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like the internet has truly ruined me. Watching VTuber clips is so easy. You have to force myself to watch 20-minute long anime episodes. I know the feeling. I am 100% aware of the feeling. Like, if I see, like, a bunch of snuffy clips, I will watch, like, 5 to 10 of them in a row. But then sitting down and watching, like, an anime, which would be basically as long, or maybe a little bit longer, it's just because it's one bulk project. It feels like it's way worse. Ah, boss fight time. I click on Juniper clips almost instantly. Yeah, I do the same. Juniper and Snuffy I watch basically instantly because the problem with their clips is they are usually like 20 to 30 second clips. You usually don't have like the 5-minute clips that you normally have. You don't have to watch anime episodes. You can read the Plan 9 manual instead. I guess that's a alternative. I wouldn't call it an equivalent alternative, but it's an alternative. Boss fight. Who's gonna be here? And Minesis? Oh! Which butterfly is this? It's purple. It's evil.
未来ではないようだな。未来なら私に呼びかけてくれるはずですから。こっち来るよ。
Is it Yuri?
もしかしてレイ？畑田レイ？
Okay, this character that's been hyped up for so fucking long is just some random NPC, not linked to anyone else we've already seen. It's just some random person. What?
その声。
What a waste of a character.
ええ、覚えていてくれたのね。ミナの有利。勇気ではないのか。
そんな雰囲気ちゃうけど。
She's
こん
purple.
な恐ろしい場所でまたあなたと会えるなんて。まだ中学生？それとも高校生？あれからどれくらい経つの？ここにいると時間の感覚がなくて。
6 months have passed. It's not that long.
高校
Oh, I
に
guess it's been a year.
進学しました。バス事故から1年くらいになります。まだその同級生にも敬語使うの治ってないの？距離作っちゃうからやめた方がいいって私言ったよね。覚えてます。覚えてる。ほんとそういうところムカつく。まあいいけど、それよりもどういうことなのか教えてよ。何のこと？私、はっきり聞いたの。私をこんな目に遭わせたあの勇気の姫とかいう女に。
Am I surprised they wasted a plot element? Not really, to be honest.
あの女がバスを襲った理由は、バスに乗っていた私が標的だからだって。
Also, as much as I don't want to be that snob that only watches masterfully crafted 10 out of 10 anime, last season only Titan, Beastars, and ReZero were able to hold my attention of 9 shows I watched. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
何？あの女はわざわざ私に教えてくれた。レイ、私があんたの親友だったからよ。どういうこと？
Yudu Camp is fun, but my brain kept wandering off during it. Well, Yudu Camp is a very comfy series. I can understand that.
は？どういうこと？今言ったじゃない。私があんたの友達になってやったから、私も他の乗客もみんな殺されちゃったの。
This is such a wasted character. Fucking hell.
あの女がそう言ったの。あんたと仲良くなったことが私の罪なんだって。何それ。1年の時教室で孤立してたあんたを憐れんで施しのつもりで声をかけてやったのがそもそもの大間違い。
The Stone Wars season, yeah. Yeah, the ending of that was bullshit. They resolved that fight way too quickly.
担任がどうしてもって頼むから点数稼ぎのつもりでそのまま友達でいてあげたけど、ほんと後悔してる。 何を勘違いしたのか。あんたは私に懐いてくるし、担任の仕業なんだろうけど、3年間同じクラスにされて最悪。
Wow, we have a spammer. I am Twitch famous now.
そうだったんだ。ごめんなさい。私気づかなくて。
You know what? I'll accept it. That just means that my stream, for whatever reason, just showed up in the algorithm for a spam bot. So that means I must be doing something right.
謝らないで。嘘くさいから。そんなこと。
I don't know why it would go to like really, really dead categories, but hey, if that's what it wants to do.
でもいいよ。もうどうでもいい。それより私気づいたの。
What did you realize, wasted character?
そうよ。あの女みたいに私も蘇りすればいいんだって。ユリ、なんか出てるよ。まさか勇気に。
Yes, she's purple. What did you think?
なんなん周りの瓦礫が。
あ、そうだ。どうせならバスなんて言わず、もっと大きな電車、
Oh,
飛行機でもいいね。大勢殺した方が魂もたくさん集まるしね。
all right.
生まれ変わったみたい。まずはムカつくあんたの魂から。ユーリ、それ以上はダメ。引き返せなくなるから。構えろ、レイ。
She turned into a boss. Ah, beautiful. She's a transformer.
ふさわしい名前考えないと。そうだ。パルメニデス。すべてを押しつぶし、魂を絞り取るもの。
Let's go. Let's go, Parmesan.
レイちゃん
I already forgot what his name
もう
was.
行っちゃう。
Pa something or other.
レイ、もう一度言え。構えろ。ヘラ。
我が主よ、良いのだ。
Let's go.
あなたは謝るなって言うけど。
I'll actually remember a moment from this game for once when our best friend that was the biggest wasted character turned into a bus. Yes.
だからそれが嘘くさいって言ってんだろ。
Parmenides, yeah, sure.
壊せ。お前ら許さない。
If every one of you sends me $10 and asks other people to do the same to himself, every one of you wins. That's how Animanessus works, right? What the I don't know what you're talking about. Heraclitus ASMR. I can accept that, to be honest. That's probably the best thing we're gonna get from this. Let's knock you out, just so you don't become annoying. Okay. Well, this is going to be a very difficult boss, I can see. Actually, it is going to be kind of annoying to fight, because it's going to keep fucking running away from us. Oi, don't move. What's that? What are you doing? Oh, it's just... Wow, that's so threatening. Wow. I'm so scared. Wow. That shit's so out of nowhere and wacky, it's like a JoJo stand. Yeah, it really doesn't fit with the rest of the characters. Like, it would be one thing if all of the, I don't fucking know what they're called. I'm just gonna call them personas. It would be one thing if all the personas spoke, but because it's just Heraclitus, it seems really weird. That really faithful car stand in part 3. Wait, there was a car stand in part 3? I guess that explains how forgettable it was. Wow, this is such a difficult attack pattern. I'm so threatened by this enemy. Wish he would just stand still, to be honest. That would make my life much easier. Then I could at least damage it. Maybe Nanana actually would be the best choice for this area, because then I could always be attacking. The bosses stay idle for so long. What are you gonna do? No, he's just gonna be annoying. He didn't. I was standing still and it didn't even manage to hit me. This is how threatening that boss is. Also, these are the weaker versions of these. They don't even do any damage to me anymore. You know, I'm gonna switch to Nanana and just see how this goes. Nope, Nanana does fuck all damage. Yay, we're in for another long boss fight where it's not long because it's difficult, it's just long because the game's tedious. Ah, lovely. This is one of the things I don't like about poorly designed games, where they make boss fights harder by just making them longer. Rather than just, you know, doing what Dark Souls does and actually having, like, intelligently designed enemies that are actually difficult to fight. It's just like, oh, if we just make the fight longer, eventually you'll make a mistake. Isn't like that someone kills people and each one of those kills other people for rival? It's like a pyramid scheme. Holy shit, you're right. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, this is like a whole big pyramid scheme. Because everyone who gets dragged down by the Revenants knows about the Revenants. So they will then become a Revenant, drag more people down to Hell, or Purgatory, whatever this is. You're right, this is basically just a crypto scam. Yeah, difficulty by HP scaling is not a good idea. Like, it's one thing if you do it for like a new game plus. Like, I can accept that, that's fine. But when it's just the base game and it's like, oh yeah, everyone just has an exorbitant amount of health for no reason. You just get fights like this, where this is going to probably take another 5 minutes just to get through this. And let's use to finish it. Okay. That gives me time to have a drink as well. And he's not going to have a second attack pattern either. So it's going to be the exact same attacks for another however long this takes. Oh, low iframes. I love that. Oh god, this thing's annoying. Then you have these enemies which are... You literally didn't have to do anything. You could just attack where I was standing. I was not moving at all and it still fucks up. Oh my god. That's... And then this attack, you can't get hit by it. You just stand behind him. Like, Like anything, maybe like a kick in the back or something. That would be one thing. Oh, I thought the game just soft locked for a second there. If you're not learning attack patterns throughout the fight, it gets super boring. Yeah. At this point, you might as well not even have like any 3D graphics. Like this would be the exact same as just having a bunch of squares fighting on the screen. I don't know. The game's fun, but boss fights are probably the worst part of this game. There have been good bosses. Like the Arashi boss fight was actually pretty good. Because that had a bunch of like little enemies spawning and you had to like actually learn something while you were fighting. This one though, it's just like, oh, he charges at you, you stand behind him, attack him, he'll charge at you again. Or he might do this claw attack, which you can't get hit by. And then you usually finish it, and then you win. But sadly, the finisher doesn't do as much damage as I'd want it to do. So you keep going. At least with the triple cross slash, you can hit it a couple of times. Actually, I wonder how Ray would do in this fight. I wonder. Find out. Oi, get back here. Stop running away. Oh my fucking god. And you can soft lock the game by just constantly chasing it as well. Oh my god, this is great. So he won't actually do the charge until he gets far enough away from you. So if you're just constantly chasing him like this, he will never charge. Oh my fucking god. What a well-designed... What a well-fucking designed game this is. Oh, okay. Attack me. There. See? Now that he's far enough away, he'll actually attack. What the fuck? Oh, absolutely there will be. Fucking well-designed. Like, I think that'll happen every time. I don't think that was like a one-off thing. If I do it again... Okay, now he's not moving. Oh, wow, he kicked me. Wow, he has a new attack. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wow, has he decided to actually have some sort of sensible pattern now? Oh, wow, he's doing something. This is crazy. No, he's stopped. Oh my god. Okay, so halfway through the fight, it actually does become a proper fight. Impressive. It's just first stage is broken. I'm trying to soft lock it again, but it's much harder than second stage. Yeah, okay. I think the game fixes it in second stage. You can't soft lock it anymore. Because he seems like he moves a bit too quick now. I'm trying, but it's just not happening. Oh, Lord. Well, that was fun while it lasted, at least. I know this game is broken in the first stage of the fight. Oh my god. Yeah, it was fun to watch. What the fuck just happened there? Did I just get teleported around the map? What the fuck? Also, there's no telegraphing on that kick attack. It just punishes you. Yeah, it just happens basically instantly. You have to know that you can only do a certain amount of attacks and then move. Yep. So I think I can bait him into that attack every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and kick. No, didn't kick. Okay, maybe it's a bit harder than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you have to do your finisher. You do your finisher and it'll try to punish you. Right, okay. Move. I think if you don't do the finisher, he won't. Yep. If you don't do the finisher, he won't. But if you try the finisher, he will punish you every time. Yep. Yep. Finisher is the trigger. Oh. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck just happened there? Wait, why did he just kick me 5 times? What? If you trap him... Oh, if you get him stuck in a corner... Wait, I have to try this. Are you going to try to kick me infinitely? No. Okay. If I get... Come on, you're close enough to me. I should be in a point where you should break it. That's fair mechanic though. KH2 had a similar mechanic to prevent infinite combos. Right, but you wouldn't expect it to do like infinite kicking. Usually that's not what happens. Maybe it's on a timer. It's on a timer, and I think it's a timer, and it also triggers if you do if you do a finisher. I think that's the 2 triggers. Because, yeah, didn't do it that time, but it was about as long. But every time I do a finisher, it tries to do the kick. The speedrunners call it a revenge value. That makes sense. But luckily the iframes in this game are broken, so if you do time it... I think if you dodge when you do your last attack, he can't actually hit you. I don't even care about damage that I'm taking. But Kingdom Hearts actually has a lot of... Look at this, yeah. It's just... If I stand too close to a wall, he will just infinitely combo me. Good design. Because what it's supposed to do is knock you back. But if you manage to break the knockback, the game still thinks you're in a position where you're in that revenge state. So it just keeps trying to do the revenge counter. And also if you dodge while you get kicked, the game doesn't know what to do. Well, that's a bigger attack. Yeah, while it's in the revenge state, if you stay close to him, it's going to keep kicking you. That's what's happening there. That's actually kind of interesting. I get the purpose of the mechanic. I just don't think they've implemented it too well. That's weird. It didn't trigger that time. Oh, I've done it. Oh my god, I've done it. Yes. Okay. Okay, it's harder because he has a faster movement speed in second stage, but it can still be done. You can also use the Idiot ability to escape the revenge value, and that puts you back into a revenge state. Haha. Oh god. It's not like you can do anything to like abuse it, because while it's still in the revenge state, basically he just instantly attacks you again. But it's nice to know that mechanic is there, so if you wanted to do something, maybe to like avoid getting hit by it, you could work something out with that at least. Hey, it's over. Finally, that boss fight took fucking forever.
全ては
Oh. Also, boss fights don't end until you pick up every collectible. Yeah, there we go.
私の名前は皆野優里。意外って言われることが多い B 型。
Alright, I forgot Japan cares so much about blood type.
夏休みの宿題と戦うことが宿命の8月25日生まれよ。あなたは？
え？
一生懸命噛むこともなく自己紹介したのに返事がまさかの1文字だったごめんなさい。話しかけられてるって思わなくて。じゃあやり直しね。私の名前は皆野さん。大丈夫です。覚えましたから。あ、嬉しいな。でも有利でいいよ。3もなし。ねえ、そろそろ教えてよ。
Yeah, at least we did get some laughs out of it. That's one thing.
いやいや、あなたのこと。あ、ごめんなさい。私。
Wouldn't it be convenient if all the drops just get drawn towards you when boss dies? What a novel concept. I know, right? What a crazy idea. I've never seen any other game implement such a innovative feature.
また謝ってる。すぐ謝るの悪い癖だよ。ごめんな。いえ、私はレイです。畑田レイ。やっと教えてくれた。自己紹介が名前だけなのは今は許す。よろしくね、レイ。はい、ユーリさん。
Why do they translate honorifics? Because I don't know why they translate honorifics. Because translators are shit. It's really bad when they translate like Oni-chan.
そういうとこもこれからゆっくりとね。
Because it just doesn't make it makes the conversation sort of make no sense because no one would be like, Big brother, what are you doing? Big brother, unless it's, actually wait, unless it's porn. Then in which case they might. But yeah, translating a, son to miss, just, it doesn't make sense. It's not an equivalent concept. Actually, no, the worst one I've seen is where they translate Chan to being like a name, but in like a childish form. So you would... So you, if you translated like... If you did like, say like, Kokoro-chan, you might translate to like, Coco or something like that, which is not at all a sensible way to translate it. Also, an onigiri clearly looks like a jelly-filled donut. Look, kids are too dumb to know what rice is. I'm gonna be back in just a moment. I'll just leave you on Ray saying, I'm sorry. I can't remember names well anyway, and then they switched the order of family and given names in translation. Oh yeah, well every single time that that Kokoro talks about her ex-boyfriend, she says number, but for some reason they decide to put Arashi there instead, and I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense. Like if they specifically say the name for, like, the last name of a character, just put the last name there. Don't switch over to the first name.
ユーリレイが悪いわけじゃないこんな言葉では慰めになら
Japan
ない
is technically your neighbor. That's cool. Kids don't know what rice is. Not where I'm from. We live on that shit.
いいんですきっと彼女も壊れてしまったんです
Rice is the objectively better rice to live. Right, rice is the better rice to live. Rice is the better life to live. I'm dumb.
だからあんなこと大丈夫ですよセンさん私は何も気にしてません
You look bothered by it.
ただ親友の心を壊したアナムネシスを許さない
Us Asians an obsession with rice.
それだけです
It's not a bad obsession to have. It's much better than an obsession like cheeseburgers. Well, there's another idiot. Oh.
センユお主に話がある
メフィス一人とは珍しいな
何ペレスは野暮用でな
私に話とは何だ
そう警戒するな
Is it about your mother?
ただお主が思い違いをしていることがあまりにも不憫での
Oh.
そのことをわざわざ教えてやろうというわしの親切心じゃ
思い違いとはどういうことだなぜこの場に私一人なんだ
それはなななちゃんちょっと僕とお話ししようよななな遠慮するよそんな悲しいこと言わないでよ僕たちはレイちゃんのことを愛している者同士でしょ
Mm-hmm.
そうだけどだから同じレイちゃんを大切に思う
Fellow Ray lovers.
なななちゃんに
Oh, she's gonna tell. Okay, I think my theory is correct. So, Amanesis is obviously Sen's mother, and then I guess Ray's sister is going to be the Revenant Princess.
いいこと
Yeah.
これは助言だよこれを聞いてあなたがどうするかはあなたが決めるの
Mm-hmm.
いいこの先あなたは
Oh. Oh, I thought we were gonna get like an animated cutscene.
今のは巨大な歯車
Could that be the gears of renewal or the cogs of renewal, whatever the hell they're called?
あれが
Oh, what? Okay.
再生の歯車
Apparently they can come to the real world? Wait, are we not even in the real world?
の
夢でも見た？あなたたちなんで私の部屋にいるの？それはね、僕たちがレイちゃんのことを
Can they leave purgatory, or have we been in purgatory this entire
知ら
time?
ないからだよ。答えになってないです。
わしは別にお主のことなど好きでは。
そういうのいいですから。
なんじゃつまらん。せっかくわしの可愛いところを見せてやろうと思ったのに。
何か用事ですか？それ以前に変国から現世に出られるんですね。
わしらは管理者であって別に使者ではないからね。
今日はレイちゃんに直接伝えたいことがあって。
Oh?
来ちゃった。
他でもないお主の願いである未来のよみがえりのことじゃ。
Ray was in purgatory the entire time the sister is alive. That could certainly happen as well. I could see that.
よみがえりの条件である我らに捧げるイデアは十分に集まったようじゃ。
We've collected all the Chaos Emeralds.
イデアを生む時のレイちゃんの苦しそうな顔。たまらなかったな。本当はもっと見たかったけど、また壊れちゃっても困るし。
イデアは感情や記憶、言い換えれば魂の一部とも言える存在じゃ。それを捧げることはお主自身にも少なからず影響を及ぼすじゃろ。それでも未来をよみがえりさせるのじゃな。
Yes or yes. These are different yeses.
はい。
なんじゃ、迷っておるのか？魂の一部を失うのはやはり怖いか？
ここに来るまでに私はたくさんの勇気を。
Well, we never read the contract. It probably said that in the contract, didn't it?
今さら自分可愛さで迷ったりはしないです。ただ未来にだけは私の手が汚れていることを知られたくない。いえ、それこそエゴですらない。ただの
No, that would specifically be your ego.
ほんの一瞬ためらっただけです。願いは変わりません。未来をよみがえりさせてください。
では分かっておるの？必要なものはあと一つじゃ。
Oh?
同じものをアナムネシスも狙ってるよ。未来の
Ah, well, yeah, that makes sense.
魂。
Obviously, we need Mirai's soul to revive Mirai.
そうじゃ。アナムネシスはこれまでの求婚によって自身の壊れた魂の修復をほぼ終えておる。
最後にとっておきの未来ちゃんの魂を食べて
Ray's first child.
蘇りするつもりだよ。
Ray is actually Ray's mother.
勇気のよみがえり
And her sister is actually her daughter.
僕たちに無断でなんて、そういうの許せないよね。
変国の管理者として来校者に命じる。アナムネシスを必ずや消滅させよ。さすればメフィスとフェレスの名において
ただ未来のよみがえりを許そう。
So there's going to be some pretty big stuff that happens next time.
第8章失われた未来を手に。
誰かの声が
There's gonna be some pretty big stuff that happens next time. 'Cause I'm sure that Sen knows what Sen knows what's happened with her mother at this point, and yeah. God, that voice. Yeah, the voice is beautiful. The voice of a gruff angel.
受け止めた気持ちすべて糧にして
Ah, more masochism evidence. A weapon we've already had for God knows how long. Oh, new weapon for Kokoro. Wow. And it's shit. Why would you give Kokoro more magic damage? She's not a magic user.
整理しましょう
Crystal Ego. Also really shit. Keep that. True Mystery. I want that voice preaching me the good news of Lord Dio. We can merge those together. Luna Seeker. We can get rid of all of these ones as well. We don't need those. Swap the mirror image onto you. Come on, David Productions, make it happen. Yeah, wanted that one, didn't we? Can't do any of that because we are missing things. Can't merge those because we need more pensive thoughts of hearing. Okay.
誰かの声が聞きたい
The only substitute I'll accept is Hayami Shul, the guy who does Aizen's voice. That could work. That was a long Yahoo Dayo.
そのテンションはどこからやってくるの
多分あっち
いいよナナナはそれで
流された呆れられたよ
そうじゃないよ次に私たちが行く場所は多分変国の一番危険な場所だから
We are close to the end of the game, that makes sense.
みんな口には出さなくても怖かったり不安だったりすると思うでもナナナがいつも通りのナナナなら私たちはきっといつも通りでいられるだからナナナはずっとそのままのナナナでいて
大丈夫だよナナナはいつものナナナでこれからもずーっとそうだよ
Aww.
だからレイもココロもセンもみんな大船に乗ったつもりで安心してよね
頼りにしてる
ナナナにお任せ変国でみんなを待ってるからね
Oh, that's sweet. Let's go with Sen. No response. Oh. Well, she knows.
お礼を言いたくてパルメニデスに襲われた時私のこと助けてくれてその時だけではないです私はずっとセンさんの強さに助けられてきました折れないまっすぐな心に
Is Sen gonna join Anmenesis's side? I wonder.
センさん
That would be against her justice, but it is her mother.
私にもう少しだけ強さを貸してくださいああそれだと借りっぱなしですよねいつになるかわかりませんが必ず恩返しをします
That's how identity works. Something is always itself. Nanana will always be Nanana. Yeah, she's not wrong. Nanana is actually like a she's actually a philosopher.
のない言葉ですみません。
She's actually like a 300 IQ philosopher.
それではまた。
She truly understands the nature of man. And the last one is Kokoro.
心さん。
ああ、ちょうどよかった。レイちゃんにちょっと聞きたいんやけど、なんか、でっかい歯車の夢見いひんかった？
心さんも見たんですか？多分それが再生の歯車です。
やっぱりそうなんか。センちゃんにはまだ確認してないけど、偶然やなさそうやね。夢やなくて変国から現世に戻る瞬間、実際目にしたんやろうな。つまりいよいよってことや。
The end is near.
私たち一番深い場所まで来たんですね。
変国の底、どんな危険があるかさすがの心姉さんでも想像つかへん。未来ちゃんのことがあるから焦る気持ちはわかるけど、しっかり準備した方がええよ。
I'm excited for next week's stream.
ここで私たちが間違えば未来を助けられませんから。
安心したよ。いつもの感じや。気負いすぎてやさぐれいちゃんに変身してたらどうしようかと思った。
触れないでください。
Don't mention my my depresso period.
じゃ、いつもみたいにまた変国で。
はい。
Oop, that's all of the calls done. Oh, that would be Memphis.
新しい試練を追加しておいたぞ。
Why Memphis calls us after everyone else, after we've called everyone else?
言わずも
Beyond me. But hey.
次は変国の最新層。覚悟して臨むのじゃ。
The end point. Chapter 8. Speaking of the end point,
おやすみなさい。
that is as good a point as any to end off the game. And end off the stream. Out of this, let's go to the title screen. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. None of that was actually sort of half naked. I feel mildly disturbed. I'll say it again. I barely pay attention to the game. Chapter 2 to the power of 3, a round number. Okay, sure. Well, I usually end off on the chapter ending anyway. Usually just makes sense to do so. 6:20 a.m. Jesus. That's Jesus. I still don't understand why you decided to stick around that long, but hey, I appreciate it. Restream still says that I am not live, but clearly we've been live for the past 3.5 hours, so Restream for the past 3.5 hours has no idea what it's talking about. Yeah, so mind test next stream? Maybe. I'm thinking mind test, but that Lugaro game sounds kind of interesting. If I don't want to do Lugaro, it'll probably be yeah, the mind test. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, I do know what this is. Yeah, I have heard of this game before. No, yeah, next stream is going to be another game stream. So I'm going to be doing the main channel stream on Sunday. Discord stream chat. Checking Discord. Checking Discord stream chat? What? Oh, you checked the... the Kyber clip. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so tomorrow will be a game stream because I'm going to be going out for dinner that night and I won't get back until after I'd normally want to start the stream anyway. And then, Sunday I'm going to do the main channel stream. Probably Mind Test, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, I don't know what this person's talking about with Lugaru. It is about a anthropomorphic kung fu rabbit. This is actually a predecessor to the other game I was talking about. Is this Foss? I don't think it... Wait, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Huh. I did not realize there was a, there was actually a open source version of this game. That's cool. Here's the game in question. It looks like absolute shit, but... it still looks fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be everything for the stream. I'm going to have some lunch. Then I'm probably going to make the... I'm probably going to record the fucking... video I wanted to record. The Signal video. So... maybe I shouldn't have streamed today. Oh god, this is gonna be an interesting videos. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to record with having done a stream already. Anyway, I'm going to end off the stream. Signal scam. Yeah, the fucking mobile coin is an absolute scam. I don't know what they were thinking. But even if it wasn't a scam, it's still such a fucking bad idea to go with this specific coin. Anyway, if you want to go support my work, there are links in the... Is there links in the description? I don't think there's links in the description. Check out the main channel, there'll be links there. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play the outro. Outro music. Here you go. And turn up the volume of it. And actually switch to the outro screen. Oh yeah, the Sunday, sorry, the Saturday stream might be Dead Cells. I haven't decided yet.